Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Okay. Hello, how are you guys doing? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch NXT in its entirety yesterday. I saw pieces of NXT, but I will tell you what I know. Um, or at least what I saw. Feel free to chime in the comments. Hello, how are you? Listen, I didn't watch NXT in its entirety yesterday. I only got to see pieces of NXT. So, if you saw some things or want me to talk about some things that I didn't see, let me know and we'll get started. But for now, I can only tell you what I saw, at least in the clips, because I was taking a break yesterday. I didn't feel the best yesterday. But, anyways, I know that Tatum Paxley came out and was very excited about her title, but Izzy Dame was not Why does this keep muting itself? I do not understand what is going on here. Can you guys hear me? I was literally in the middle of talking and it was muted. And I know that I unmuted it. I know that I did. Okay, y'all can hear me. Great. Jesus. I was sitting here looking at it and it was muted again. And I'm like, how did it mute like that? And I'm literally, I hate it here sometimes. I really do. Ugh. All right. So let's talk about Tatum. As far as I know, Tatum came out there to talk about her title win and how, she was champion of the people. And then Izzy came out and basically was like, yeah, I want my title back. I need you to hand that over, which it makes no sense. I could kind of understand if she didn't beat you clean, but she beat you clean, babe. There's no back and forth with this. There's no, oh, you lost. No, 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 no. You got beat clean, pinned clean. Go home and regroup or lick your wounds. This is over for you. But apparently, Izzy didn't get the memo when you lose a title that you might get a title rematch. Doesn't necessarily mean that you instantaneously get one. You may get one. It looks like though they may be running it back to stand and deliver, which I feel like they could have just waited until stand and deliver. Izzy and Tatum have already fought twice. And if I recall, in both matches, Izzy got beat by Tatum. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Um, the night that she won the championship, she literally got beat by Tatum earlier in the night. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't need to see Tatum and Izzy going at it again. I don't need to see that. It's not gonna be a bad match. The two of them put on great matches with each other. It's just, why are we beating a dead horse here? That's all I'm saying. Anywhoosies, Charlie Dempsey turned on Tavion. If you didn't see it coming, you weren't paying attention. Is the best way to explain it. Tavion had a match with Lexis King, and the group's name is Birthright. Dempsey's father was out there, and so was Connor's father, I believe. Finley and William Rico both were out there, very proud of their sons, I guess, for what they did to Tavion Heights. I will tell you this, and I hate to say this, but I'm just gonna be 1,000% honest with y'all. I see no value in Birthright other than Charlie Dempsey. I think that Lexis King I think Lexis King needs to tighten up. He needs to shift his character from this weird, creepy, cane wearing dude to somebody of substance. It's no shade. It's not that he can't have the cane or anything like that. It's just, to me, it doesn't fit the aesthetic of the group. Ariana Grace is in the group, and yeah, she's cool. She's champion in TNA for now. I don't see her keeping that title very long. Um, Personally, I think that the group shouldn't be this large. Birthright should only be between Dempsey and Connor. They should be the two people who are talking about their birthright. Lexis King, Stax, and Ariana can do something else, but the whole group needs to be split apart, in my opinion, and leave Dempsey and Connor together. Let them run together. I hope that boy's name is Connor, but let them two run together as the birthright with their fathers, giving them their direction on what to do. That to me makes more sense than having Lexis King in there with Ariana Grace and everybody together. That makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. Um, what else? So Ruka faced off against Lainey Reed yesterday. She beat Lainey despite JC Jane trying to get involved. She did get the W. Um, the fight between them, the title match is next week, if I recall. It wasn't this week. It's not until next week. So JC Jane will defend her title next week against Zarya and So Ruka. And So Ruka beat Laney Reed yesterday. So who knows what's gonna happen next Tuesday, but it's gonna be very interesting nonetheless. What else happened? Oh, we had the match with Sean Legacy, Eli Knight, and Jasper Troy. For the better part of that match, Jasper did dominate, but he forgot that he left a little omen out there in Keanu Carter. Instead of him just saying, he wanted to beat the brakes off of Legacy and Knight, he invoked Keanu by saying he's not all that serious. Y'all scared of him for what? Blah, blah, blah. This caused Keanu to be on a warpath. That man is always angry. I've yet to see him not be angry and to actually be calm. So I'm not really feeling the character until I see some depth from him other than just being fucking mad. But I will say this, that the man is brutal. He picked up Troy and put him through the announcer's table. And he literally, for whatever reason, went after Booker as if Booker was the problem. And told Booker to tell your homeboy to keep keep my name out his mouth. Booker just standing there like, what the fuck? Like, clearly he don't like Keanu. He's not a big fan of Keanu. And Keanu don't like him. So it is what it is. But yeah, Keanu showed up, put Jasper Troy through a fucking table. And that was Murder, She Wrote. Okay. A win is a win, though. Eli and he got put through an announcer's table, got back up, and then Eli and fucking Sean both hit him with simultaneous splashes, and then they both pinned him. So both of them beat Jasper Troy. Wildest shit I've seen all day. All right. Anyways. Tony D'Angelo, had a speech that he cut. He figured he's done with Dark State and that he's moving on to a clear path to Joe Hendry in the NXT Championship. The final match of the night, outside of Ren beating Ren Sinclair beat Thea Hale. Outside of Thea Hale getting beat by Ren, and moving on to the wait a minute, did she win? Yeah, she did. Okay, I'm not correct. So after that, the final match of the night was Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. They were facing off against the champion, Joe Hendry, and the North American champion, Miles Bourne. Ethan Page and Saints did beat Miles Bourne and Joe Hendry, and it didn't come without controversy. They did a little arguing during this match, a lot of jaw jacking, a lot of back and forth. Page tagged himself in, and that made Ricky Saints upset, because he was upset and distracting the official. There was a belt in the ring. Somehow the belt got in the ring. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just saw some of the clips. The belt was in the ring, and Paige was able to hit the Twisted Grin onto the title to secure the victory over Joe Hendry. Now, if you're going to be technically Joe Hendry has been pinned by Ethan Page. So if Ethan Page was going to be real, which I believe he is, he can say that he deserves a title shot because he has a pin on Joe Hendry. Now, this could do one of two things. This could put Joe Hendry in a position where he has to compete in a triple threat at Stand and Deliver against both Saints and Ethan Page. I like that better because I like it better when everybody is at odds with each other rather than somebody possibly running in and costing the other an opportunity. But like I said, there's two options. So you have the triple threat on one hand, and on the other hand, you have Ethan Page being the one, or they have some type of number one contenders match between Page and Saints, and whoever wins would go on to face off against Joe Hendry. Me personally, I say go with the triple threat. But that's just me. Okay. To me, it didn't really matter how I got in there. It was in there. But sure. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all. There's nothing else to talk about. Now, I don't know what I was supposed to do today on the live, but I have nothing else to discuss. Nothing whatsoever. So I'm going to take a quick break. And if y'all got something that y'all want me to talk about, then so be it. I will talk about it. But for now, I really don't have anything to discuss. Oh, today is Hiram's birthday. So if he does see this in the playback, make sure y'all tell Hiram happy birthday in the comments. But I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back.
Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't desired.
Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Gotta roll over to you, gotta give her release. Spread your legs downtown, so I'm going out to eat. Hit the raw sounds when I rock up in your I'ma roll on the floor, never let her roll on me. Split this one down the middle, wake up in harmony.
A claps. Don't close your eyes to get away. Just make my mind and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, this chess games. Shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment, I stay expecting it. The pessimist, gold medalists, flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens. Damn.
A claps.
Baby, I'm late, but I
Okay. Has anyone seen the trailer for Michael and what y'all think about it? Okay. Yes, I've seen the trailer for Michael. I'm be honest, I don't really think anything about it. I have no desire to watch that movie. None whatsoever. Um Not you gotta run to the store. Well, the last few lives I had to do with the podcast, so I'm sorry. I don't really think anything about the trailer for Michael. I just don't. I'll put it this way. I I like a biography when it's necessary, in my opinion. Um Michael Jackson, we had the American Dream story of Michael Jackson. Um and we know the truth about Michael Jackson, you know. I understand them wanting to do the story from their family's perspective, you know what I'm saying? And I understand them wanting to tell Michael's story the way it needed to be told and not be focused like on the Jackson 5, but be focused on Michael and his journey specifically. And I'm sure his fans are going to go see it. I hope that they do. But me, I'm just not, I'm not interested in watching it. Um I'm just not interested in watching it. No shade. Oh, Hiram, they told you happy birthday. Scroll up in the comments and see they did tell you happy birthday. Or at least I told them to tell you happy birthday. They don't care. But happy birthday, Hiram. Anywhoosies. What else can we talk about? Are y'all watching the TV shows? Have y'all been watching Bridgerton? What TV shows are y'all watching? Or are y'all into? Maybe I can watch them. I know Don gonna yell at me because Don tells me to watch Miss Pat all the time, and I haven't finished watching. I haven't finished watching the Upshaws, but the Upshaws was good. It was a good recommendation from Don to watch the Upshaws. Don also watches Traders. Anyways, he said I do have dinner to go to, so see y'all later. Bye, Hiram. Miss Pat Sisters, Divorce Sisters. Wait, it's a TV show called Divorce Sisters? What the fuck is that? Hell no, it's a TV show called Divorce Sisters. That's crazy. Oh, that's the one. Okay, I know what that is. Okay, that's the one where Latoya Luckett is married to that pastor, and she stayed in the car all night, and he didn't even go and check and see if she was okay. He had got out the car and left her ass in that car. Is that the TV show? Child. I seen that clip on Instagram and I said, "Ooh, now he left her in the car." Left her in the car, Jared. They had left some gallop, it looked like. And they was in the car. I think they had gotten to an argument or they was talking and she just did a little experiment. She did not get out the car. That lady slept in the car. He went in the house and slept in the house in the bed like a baby. Never dawned on him that his wife was not in the house laying next to him. He never got up to check. Never asked no questions. Child. I said, Lord have mercy. We've been watching Shrinking, School Spirits, Canada Shore. Canada Shore. Oh, okay. School Spirits just finished. She had me crying. In a good way, like it was funny, or in a sad way. Cause I don't know what School Spirits is. Now it's Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I don't watch Sisters. I know that I know my dad watches Sisters a lot. I don't watch that. I do understand the show. I have seen it, but I don't watch this. Um, I do enjoy my TV shows to be very whimsical, and I do like Bridgerton for that reason. So I do like Bridgerton. I just have to catch up on the second half of season 3, watch season 4 so I can prepare for season 5. That's all I'm waiting on. What else can we talk about? Hold on a second, y'all. So I wanted to talk to y'all about some of these rumors that have been coming around. But we're gonna talk about the rumors in a minute. Hold on. She said you've been watching Throwback. I loved Veronica Mars. Oh my god. I watched it religiously. And I'm mad because they put Veronica Mars up there, but they haven't, none of the streaming services have put Popular up there. Some of y'all, Kiara might know, but some of y'all might not be old enough to know. There was a TV show that Ryan Murphy produced, and it was called Popular. It's very early in his producing career and his TV production career. Popular was based in a high school, but it was kind of like it was drama and comedy, and it had some romance all wrapped up in there. It was very early 2000s, very, and it did really well. It was highly successful. To this day, I still don't understand why that show got canceled, but it was good. It had all of the core pieces. You've got your popular girls, the cheerleaders, the non-cheerleader girls, very mean girlish, but without the bullshit and the fluff. It just was a good show. The hair and makeup was cute. The people in the show were good. Like, they had really good pieces on Popular that made the show fun. The premise of Popular was they took a very popular girl that was head cheerleader, blonde, tall, leggy, and then they took a girl that was not popular, unconventionally pretty, darker hair, shorter, still skinny, and just really, generally not a part of the popular crowd. And their parents got married and they hated each other. So they ended up having to live in the house with each other and survive until they graduated high school. They ended up becoming really good friends as the show progressed, and you start to learn more about them as people rather than them just being the popular people that they show. You start to see that the enemy was within their group and not necessarily the stepsisters. And they learned some things, like there was power dynamics that you saw. There was racist stuff that happened in the show that they explored in terms of interracial relationships. Like, you saw pretty much everything play out in Popular, and I really like that. But at the height, at their peak, they just canceled the show. The very last episode of the show, the one of the leading girls' names was Brooke. I believe it was Brooke that it looked like she got hit with a car, which her ex-best friend was driving drunk, and it looked like she got hit with the car, and that's how it went off. They never went back to it, never saw it again, and I am so angry because I have loved that show since I was a teenager. I loved that show. That show, it was popular, Gross Point Blank. WB had some of the best shows. WB, aka CW now, and UPN. They had some of the best TV shows until they started going to Fox and shit. then it was off Fox. So before we get into some more rumor-ish or some more combos about TV shows, there is some rumors that I want to talk about over on Cage Side Seats. We just gotta make this shit up as we go. All right. Now, for those of you who care, according to Cage Side Seats, they have the, what they call is the rumor mill, and they call it a rumor mill so people don't take it to heart. Okay, so rumor is, come on, go away. The rumor is that Cody Rhodes is the one who pushed for this match between Randy and himself. He's the one who wanted this, and WWE was like, all right, cool, let's give it to him. All right. If that's true, to me, it was a smart pivot. It just was. I don't know why people were so pissed about it, but it definitely was a smart pivot. I wish you would have pushed for this earlier so that we didn't have to go through this bullshit with him and Drew. I get it. It wasn't a bad feud. It was just bad timing. The timing of the feud and where it sat at was bad. Especially with him having to drop the title and then becoming champion again. It just was unnecessary. It was too much. Anyways, the next rumor is they also say that LA Knight was moved to Raw from SmackDown because he didn't want to be there anymore. And he isn't shy about how vocal he is within the creative team. Okay, so if that's the case, then that means that LA Knight is very intentional about what he wants to do. And he didn't want to be on SmackDown no more, so they moved him to Raw. Cool. Love that for him. I don't know why this needed to be said, but sure, go off. This one is also from Selfmade Pro. This rumor says that there's a plan for Julia versus Tiffany Stratton versus Jordan Grace for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. And this was before Jordan Grace suffered her injury. So if you don't know, Grace is injured. She is wearing a boot currently at the moment. So she's not going to be able to make it to WrestleMania. So now, because of that injury, the rumor is it's going to be Stratton versus Julia at WrestleMania for the U.S. Championship. WrestleVotes says that there have been conversations, and I don't want to say WWE has invited Steve Austin to Raw next Monday on 3/16 in San Antonio, Texas, but there are people who work for the company that are very hopeful that Stone Cold Steve Austin will be on that Monday Night Raw. Sure, I don't care. Stone Cold's not wrestling or doing shit. He's just gonna show up, get a quick pop, and he's going home. Fine, drink your beers. Love that for you. Another rumor, per Post Wrestling, they have a source who maintains ESPN removed letter grades from WWE reviews of its own volition and without being influenced by WWE, as was initially reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The Post has multiple sources who corroborated the Wrestling Observer newsletter report. However, I'm going to say that is more so on ESPN is a part of the conglomerate, and when they give low grades to WWE, it also hurts them. But I think that them being truthful about the pay-per-views that they're watching and the pay-per-views that are being seen is more trustworthy than anything else. And I'm sorry, I would rather you tell the truth than to try to appease everybody else and lie. So good luck with that, I guess. All right. The only wrestler in AAA signed to a full-time WWE deal is El Hijo del Vikingo. I was getting ready to say Dr. Wagner Jr. because I'm so used to saying it. El Hijo del Vikingo, says the Wrestling Observer, but they are working on getting tons more signed, which would include basically everyone who isn't featured on TV to any real degree. Okay, so people like La Parca, Mr. Iguana, they're going to be featured. I wish they would feature the women, you know. Flamer issued a challenge to anybody who wanted to challenge her for the title, and she's talking about anybody from WWE. So I'm very curious as to who's going to answer. And then the final one is the outlet record of out of Mexico claims that Nino Hamburguesa was fired by AAA due to pressure from WWE after he struck a fan in the crowd at an independent show. So there is a video of Nino Hamburguesa elbowing a fan to the face and just walking away. So I'm not surprised. It's pretty bad. Let's see what other rumors we got. Rumors. Rumors. We got rumors. They always tell you to take it with a grain of salt because it's not necessarily true. Apparently, before they changed the setup of WrestleMania 42 to Rhodes and Orton, there was a discussion to have Rhodes and McIntyre and their feud in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania. Honestly, I would have loved that. I would have loved a Hell in a Cell match. We haven't had a Hell in a Cell match since Drew and Punk were in a Hell in a Cell. But Drew McIntyre doesn't have a real good track record inside Hell in a Cell. So, yeah, it's wonderful. Now, according to the rumor mill, the plan is to keep the plans with Orton and Randy a title match one-on-one rather than adding a challenger or two, according to Wrestling Observer. That doesn't necessarily mean that they won't. It just means that they decided not to. This just for now. Side note, you probably won't care, but Kendall Gray just relinquished the Evolve Women's title.
Good.
Why couldn't she just drop it?
No, literally.
Why have her relinquish it like she needed to be protected? Like, she's going to NXT. She's already in NXT. Why couldn't she just drop the shit? You know what? Whatever. I hate it here sometimes.
And then apparently she's going to be on
made him drop
LFG
it.
now.
I don't understand what LFG is doing. LFG has Nikita Lyon on there. And they've got people who are already signed. I thought LFG was about signing talent that wasn't signed.
No, literally. Because I remember it was supposed to be about getting all of them NIL people acclimated or whatever. But we've had 2 seasons of LFG and the winners haven't done shit. Because I'm like, what is that MAGA bitch doing?
Oh, they said it's an updated format to LFG. They got new mentors on there with Kevin Owens and Natalya, and they're joining Booker T and Bubba Ray to guide rising talent at the Performance Center.
Nikita Lyons is a rising talent?
Apparently.
I'd say she's more like a flopping fish, but you know.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, Kayla said, bless you. Hey. I generally do not know how to respond to this comment, but great. I love that you put it in there. Such a wild statement to make. But sure, whatever makes you happy. So I went to Wikipedia because I needed to understand what this season of LFG was going to be about. And okay. Where's Tyra May Steele? Is she is she over in Evolve? Cause I ain't seen her since she had that match with Tavion and them against Chelsea and Ethan.
Who?
Tyra May, the manga girl.
Oh, she's, from what I saw last, she's finally like getting a shot at the belt, but I'm gonna be honest, it's like, okay, her manga-ness aside, putting that aside, she's like just not good. Like wrestling wise,
What I thought she was okay, wrestling wise.
Wrestling wise, she's fine, but like character wise, it's just like, it's just not clicking. She's very corny. And it's like she's kind of like, she's just like a limp noodle a little bit.
Oh, he says she lost tonight against Kendall.
Oh. Yeah, honestly.
Why didn't she just drop the title? I don't understand. I'm very fucking confused by that. Like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that gonna do?
I feel like, and this has been like my issue with like NXT and like LFG, is like I feel like we have like the semblance of a good idea going on, but they're doing a lot of extra shit that doesn't need to happen, and I feel like it's kind of bogging down everything else. Because at a certain point, it is kind of like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm cute. I'm curious. Nicole, I hope you're okay, babe. She said she had to stop by a bar because she accidentally drove on a bridge without mental prep. Lord.
I was just at the bar too, bitch. Same. Twin.
Wow.
There's this.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of this. This whole situation is weird. Why are they protecting Kendall like that when she's dropping the title? And when is that bad haircut boy in Vanity Project gonna drop his? What he gonna do? Relinquish it too?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest. Like I love, like I've made this known before. I love Sean Legacy. I've met the dude. Like he's a graduate from the school that I trained at. Love him down, but I feel like they should have given it to him before he had like 13,000 attempts at it. Because now, if they were to give it to Sean Legacy, I wouldn't be happy about it.
I don't even think he's gunning for it, honestly.
I don't think so either. But I'm like, it's. I again love Sean Legacy down, but I'm like, I feel like now
he should have won it the last time that they competed for it, especially since they've decided to bring Vanity Project to the main roster, well, to NXT, and then you're just like, I'm not understanding what's going on. That's my only thing. It's the sporadic booking of Evolve people coming into NXT and the way that they utilize them. Like Kendall Gray's been champion this whole time,
and they didn't give Callie Armstrong this same level of like,
no, they made her drop the title.
Because like I'm also a big fan of Kendall Gray, but it's like, what are you doing with her? Because I'm like, I feel like you should be setting your people up for success, but you're not really doing that when you're pigeonholing them this way. That's cute. I like that.
Well,
and then it's like you have so many girls on Evolve that I'm like are like pretty good to go. Like I feel like you have, because I remember like that clotheslining account that I follow, he covers Evolve a lot now, and even he's stopped posting about them because he was like, I don't understand what they're doing. I don't know what's happening. He's like, Kendall Gray has been champion for so long, but she's not really doing anything, and she's having all these challenges, but there's no stories going on, and it's really frustrating because you do have genuine storytellers throughout the Evolve roster, but instead it's like, okay, she defends her belt, and then by the time she's like the match is done, it's already announced who she's going to defend it against next, and then that's going to happen in like a week or two, and then it's just like a wash, rinse, repeat cycle, but we're not really building anything. Like we've had some non-title feuds that are really good and that have gotten time and like good matches, but we're not really building anything. We're just kind of shooting, but we're not building. And that's like, it's he literally was like, he doesn't cover NXT or Evolve anymore because he's bored.
Well, I don't blame him. Jay said, yes, the new rule by Timothy Thatcher is if the champion wins, they have to give up the title. So if he wins next, he has to give up his title too. Okay, so I like Thatcher. I like the idea of it if they were dominant, overtly dominant, like say, like you giving them Obafemi treatment. If they were overly dominant like Oba was, right? And Oba blew through the entire NXT roster. Some people he wrestled like 2 or 3 times, right? If that happens, then I can understand you lay the title down, but it's Evolve. Just drop the goddamn title.
Yeah.
I can understand it if it's NXT. Obafemi, him dropping the title, not being pinned, that makes sense to me. He's like, look, I was a dominant champion. I got my title back. You know what? WWE talking about pulling me up. I'm not finna get beat. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this and lay this title down and be done with it. Cool. No problem. But like, this is norm. This is the developmental of developmentals. Why not just let them drop the damn titles and be done with it? You're not protecting them because most people don't know who the fuck they are until they come into NXT. And even then, they don't have an inkling until they wrestle. But whatever makes y'all happy. Oh. Now, what else do we want to talk about today?
Y'all remember RK Bro? What a crazy time. I just thought of that like the other day. Like my coach at my new job is also like a wrestling fan, and me and him were talking in between alarms, and I was like, "You remember RK Bro? You remember that? That was a crazy time in wrestling. How far we have come."
Not how far we come. So, if you haven't noticed or if you haven't seen, Soul Ruka is going to be on What's Your Story with Stephanie and her podcast partner. I don't know who that lady named. I don't know that lady name for nothing. I've yet to watch that podcast to know what her name is. You don't remember her name either. I don't know that lady name at all. I just know she real thick. and she sits next to Stephanie. That's all I know. I do not know her. And she dressed like a Lululemon mom.
Not a Lululemon mom. That's crazy.
She do wear leggings and white sneakers. And that's it. I'll never see her have nothing else on. Stephanie be in there with cowboy boots and jeans, sneakers. She be having all types of shit on. But her, same shit. I know she a Lululemon mom. She in the coat. Oh, she's Kayla said bless you.
Thank you.
You too, Rico. Kayla said bless you to you. Really, there ain't really been much happening in wrestling, child. Other than Finley's son saying. So Fit Finley got two sons. One of them is in AEW right now in a group called the Dogs. The other son is Uriah Connors over at NXT. You know, he looked like Fit Finley if he was a half inch taller and a quarter of his current weight. He's not appealing, and neither is Birthright. If I'm being honest, none of them in that group is appealing except for Dempsey.
Is that their fucking name, Birthright?
That's their name. It's Birthright.
Child though.
I can't make it up. I wish I could, but I cannot.
Can we unmake it up?
Baby, look, I don't mind Birthright being a tag team name. And like I said, I feel like it should be Dempsey and Connors as a tag team and leave fucking King and Stax and Ariana Grace out of it. But for whatever reason, they formed this. It's a huge faction. It's like 5 people in there. It's given very much Judgment Day without the gang mentality.
Give them like
Alexis
3 years
King.
and they'll be street trash.
Oh my God. 3 years is a long fucking time. I see Lexus King getting that North American title for Miles Bourne, and that's troubling me. It's either going to be King or Dempsey. I'm hoping it's Dempsey. I can deal with Charlie Dempsey being North American champion. But I ain't going to be able to put up with Lexus King being North American champion. I ain't going to be able to put up with that. That's going to suck. Anywhoosies. Since I has nothing else to talk about, unless y'all got something y'all want to talk about, we are going to move on. Ooh, Teyana Taylor was at the Chanel fashion show and she looked gorgeous. Ooh, she had a trench coat on. It's clear. She has a clear trench coat on over a very it's a very Chanel-esque type of dress, but it's got this cow print. It's very nice. It's actually not cow print. It's actually, I think it's like leopard print, but it's white. It's white and black leopard print. It's a sheath style dress, long sleeves, and she's got a clear coat over the dress, and she got the collars popped. It looked nice. It's very chic. It's very chic. I live for it. I like it. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. Oh, you made baked spaghetti. I don't understand the concept of baked spaghetti. I don't like it. I don't want my noodles. I don't want my spaghetti noodles baked in the oven. But my dad asked me to make baked spaghetti a little while back. But I don't know. I just can't get with the vibes. I can't get with it. Maybe it's just me and I haven't made it yet. Maybe I just gotta make it and try it, but I don't know. Something's telling me that spaghetti noodles shouldn't be baked in the oven. That's just what my brain is saying. I like you could just make baked ziti or use penne noodles or something other than fucking or something other than goddamn spaghetti. I made broccoli chicken Alfredo bake and it was a hit in my house. Very good. This weekend for dinner, I am making my husband's favorite. It's what is it? Chicken and rice I always make for you that you love, babe, with the vegetables in it. I'll make chicken and rice this weekend. It's a simple recipe. It's so easy. I usually put like I like to make mine with American cheese in it, but my dad likes it with just the mushroom soup in it. Um, I usually put like a layer of American cheese in the casserole and then I put cheddar on top. It's really, really good. I don't know. I might do a short for Wrestle Eats for that if you want to see it. But I know don't nobody eat chicken, chicken and rice like that. And I haven't heard a wrestler say chicken and rice is their favorite. I might just put it up and say this is my recipe. It's just a recipe for Wrestle Eats. Do that. It's not as bad as you think. It's not that bad. All right, Kira. I'm going to trust you and I'm going to make that because my dad asked me for baked spaghetti. So instead of making him lasagna, I'm going to make him some baked spaghetti. If it ain't hitting, I'm blaming you, Kira. I'm going to come back on here and be like, Kira, why you recommend that shit and it wasn't delicious? I don't understand. I'm going to be on your ass. I want you to understand that. You got a turkey burger? I don't like turkey burgers. I don't like them. They dry. If I'm going to eat a burger, I'm going, what's that, 9317, AJ, with the beef? Yeah. To make it super lean. I'm just going to go with a super lean ground beef and enjoy a burger. I'm not eating a turkey burger. Turkey burgers are dry. They are dry. I have yet to meet a turkey burger that wasn't dry. I mean, you can go on TikTok and throw a rock and find a recipe for birria tacos, but I highly recommend you go to YouTube and type in, what's it called? Not Another Cooking Show. Go to YouTube, type in another cooking show, birria tacos, and you'll find a birria recipe you can use. Tiff, do you see B-Fab turning on Michin on Friday when Michin go one-on-one with Jade? It's very possible. However, I really want Michin and B-Fab to stay a team. I think that them staying a team and possibly going after the tag team titles is a smart thing to do. Especially right now, the title being locked up because the mid-card title with Julia is going to Tiffany. So Tiffany is going to be your new U.S. champion for the women. Fine. So when we get ready to start looking at how you can utilize Michin and B-Fab, especially with the Bella twins possibly getting those tag team titles at some point, like I feel like somebody got to be there to take it off of them and then move forward from there. And I would feel a lot better if that happened. However, I think Lyra is going to turn on Bailey before Michin and B-Fab. If that happens on Friday, I'm not going to be mad about it. It'll be interesting to see what B-Fab is going to do and how that's going to work. Because honestly, if they don't give Jay B-Fab as a liaison or as a partner, somebody to have her back, there's no reason for Jay to go over on Rhea without no help. She need to get some help, in my opinion. And if Michin or if B-Fab is going to join up with Jay and give Rhea and give Jade that backup, then that'd be kind of cool. And that's a storyline I'm interested in seeing. You know what I'm saying? I had an egg roll mixed with scrambled eggs for breakfast. So an egg roll mixed with scrambled eggs. That's interesting. I had yogurt for lunch for parfait, and it's a salad for one of my favorite health spots. I send you what I use in it. Period. Give me the recipe. I'm going to follow your recipe exactly. I might tweak it a little bit because I've never been known to follow a recipe. I always do something and be like, I ain't got that. Okay, we got to pivot. We got to pivot because I ain't got it. So that's what I'm going to do. I have the recipe for the Alfredo bake. Do you want me to send it to you so you can try it? Sure, Kayla. That's fine. Anywho's, sir. I don't know. I want some pancakes. I might get up tomorrow and make pancakes. I might. The My Rise ain't over.
I can continue defending the title, or I can talk to Xavier to keep my current player and start from the beginning and be a faces around.
No, I don't like that bitch the way she is. So I'll start doing things the right way now.
I have to do things the right way because there's other unlockables.
Make a new call and do it that way.
No, not making a new shit.
Fuck that fat face bitch.
Only make one goddamn call.
Fuck that flat face bitch.
Well, she be all that. She gonna be a baby face next go around.
Her face is flat, pie moon faced asshole. I don't like her.
All right.
I don't like Gerard's call. It sucks.
Shit, you just don't like it because she is a heel.
She's a bitch. She's not a heel. She's a bitch. There's a difference.
Either way it go.
She's an ugly bitch at that.
Crazy.
Oh, one-eyed bitch. I like that. Oh, no way.
You be saying that shit if she was a fake.
Yes, I would. I don't like her different color eyes. They look like they fake. They look like cartoon eyes when you look at her face. They don't look real.
Like, nigga.
I don't like it.
I ain't making you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about what I see. She was doing some ugly ass shit. Oh, dirty hoe. She was worse. She was terrible. Attacked all them people, and then she attacked everybody and never got no damn comeuppance.
Nope.
Never got her comeuppance. Never got taken down. Nothing.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, AJ. And then the whole time she's complaining about how everybody and Pearson is just letting her do whatever she wants. Nicholas is like, you're suspended. You're not supposed to be doing that. The bitch literally went and attacked everybody that was supposed to go up against Jordan Grace. Attacked them all.
That's what Paul Heyman's doing.
It was Paul Heyman's fault. So you didn't have nothing to do with that?
Paul Heyman was trying to get rid of the competition.
So he sent you after the competition.
You know what I'm saying?
And you obliged. You thought that was cool.
That's how the story went.
No, don't try to blame it on the story.
I ain't blaming
You
shit.
evil as hell. You ain't got no reaction to the shit you was doing. None. You just sitting there like, well,
Okay.
it's evil.
Okay.
Oh, now I understand. Because it's a video game, it don't count.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be a good person in a video game.
No, we give you the option to be the bad guy.
But you always choose to be the bad guy.
What's wrong with being the bad guy?
You're always the bad. What do you mean? What's wrong with being a bad guy?
Let's get it out the way.
Okay, so why you don't just be like, why you play Resident Evil? I thought you liked being the bad guy.
You don't get to be the bad guy in Resident Evil.
So you would be the bad guy in Resident Evil if you could.
Yes, I would.
You're an evil individual. There's something wrong with you. You don't see anything wrong with that. You see nothing wrong with that. It don't shift you a little bit to say, hey, that's fucked up. Maybe I should, unpack that with somebody. That don't register with you at all. It's just, it's different, right? That's something different. You see what they do on Resident Evil, right? You see what they turn people into on that game, but you refuse to play Silent Hill. What's the difference?
Resident Evil, I'm dealing with zombies.
You're dealing with supernatural. So what's the difference?
I'm dealing with zombies.
But you can kill what you fight on Silent Hill. You do kill what you fight on Silent Hill. So what's the difference?
I'm dealing with zombies. I know what I'm dealing with on Resident Evil. I don't know what I'm dealing with on Silent Hill. I ain't played the game long enough to find out.
So you scared of Silent Hill. That goes too far for you. But still, that can legitimately happen. Like people creating a virus that decimated an entire country and or city to the point where they nuked it. Mm-hmm. That doesn't scare you. That's just good old fashioned fun.
Video game.
Silent Hill is a video game.
I am aware of it.
So what's the problem?
I don't want to deal with Silent Hill. I don't like it. I don't want to deal with it. You're not going to change my stance on it.
You're a fucking monster is the best way to explain that. I don't know any other way to tell you this, but you're evil. And
What are we talking about?
Gerard and his video game obsession with being a bad person.
Oh,
He's a horrible individual, and he refuses to admit that.
that's crazy.
He is.
Oh, that was terrible.
Every time.
I can't believe that
Every
happened.
time.
I still feel like I'm having a panic attack. That was terrible.
You had a panic attack on the bridge?
Yes. I don't like
Jesus.
bridges. I don't like bridges. The one thing that sucks about Toledo was because we're about a bunch of water. So you're always driving over some type of bridge. Some of them are small, so I'm usually like okay with it. But there's like two that are like bridges, like super up high, like skinny infrastructure, like bridge. And that's what bothers me. So
that's what
I had my GPS on, and I was like, this isn't a street name. And I was like, oh my. And then by the time I was like, it's fucking gonna take me on the bridge. Sure enough, it was too late by then. I couldn't safely do like a U-turn, so I was like, I just gotta stick with it. I had like 3 people pass me because I was going so slow. I was like, I literally don't care. I'm having a panic attack. So
Jesus Christ.
Deal with me driving slow while I freak out.
I don't like being on bridges either. I don't like that. I've seen too many movies where they collapse. There's no saving that.
I can't. Like I said, like the smaller ones, like a lot of the ones back home, I don't mind because again, it's like you're maybe on there for a minute and you're off.
Yeah.
But this one, I was like, oh my gosh. So I was like counting. I like turned my radio down low. I said, nope, I can't do that. So I turned it back up. It was bad, but I survived. And then once I got off, I was like, I need a drink. I'm like freaking out. So
Jesus.
I went to the bar that's literally like right down the street from me. I've been there like plenty of times, like before, like I moved here. And then one of the bartenders I knew was in there. He was like, oh, do you want me to keep your tab? I said, nope, I'm just getting a drink and a shot and I'm leaving. I just need to relax. And he was like, oh, damn. So how was Alive? What did I miss?
I didn't miss nothing. Had nothing to talk about today.
I know.
Except for
NXT. I feel like it's a slow news week, which always makes me nervous because I always feel like something big always happens.
Something bad is gonna happen. Yes.
Yep.
I was gonna watch the police body cam video of Vince McMahon getting into that car crash.
Oh, I actually watched it. This was like a while ago though, like when it first happened.
Yeah.
It was just very like normal. They were just like,
yeah,
hey. Like you realize you were going, like what you were going, and it kind of, and I can't believe I'm using this word, it kind of made me sad because it realized like how old Vince is.
He's very old, man.
Yeah, and it just reminded me, like And I'm not saying like he has, I don't think he has like Alzheimer's or dementia or anything, but it just made me like when he was like,
No, he's just
uh,
old.
yeah, it was something that he said. He was like, yeah, he's like, oh, I don't usually drive this car. He's like, I wasn't really paying attention. He's like, I lost control, but yada yada yada. And I was like, ugh,
Yeah,
it just
you're
kind of
gonna
made me
need to be
sad,
driven. Why
huh?
didn't you just let somebody else drive you wherever the hell you was going?
It was. I think it was crazy. I think it was. It was on his birthday too.
He
I
looked like
believe.
he came from the gym. That's what I thought.
I don't. Yeah, I
This is
know.
the.
You can like he was in like casual clothes and stuff, but I think like it happened on his like birthday though. Is what I'm saying.
I think it was his birthday too. I haven't watched it yet, but I was gonna watch it on live.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was anything like
It wasn't nothing crazy.
no.
I just want to do commentary on it, make fun of. It's
I mean,
worth
you still
making fun
can.
of.
And it was funny, like when it happened, I was even looking for the footage. It was just like I think it was like on TikTok. I don't know where I saw it. I was like, oh, let me just watch it, and I was like, oh,
Just an old man. So very sad. Aaliyah said, "This is the man who would punish a child with the island, Jerry." Yeah. For once, I at first I didn't agree with that, but given how I've been taking care of my nephew for the last couple of years, he actually makes a valid point. It's the only thing that works.
it's crazy.
It is. You don't like being surrounded by trucks on the road. I don't like that either. I get very anxious when a big ass semi come up next to the car. It's one of the reasons why I don't
Yeah,
drive. I just let Jared do it.
I don't like semis either. It's just like just bridges. Just I was just like, oh, I was like, oh my god. I was like, Jesus. I was like, I know I'm gonna be fine, but it
I
feels
thought he was
like
going to his grandkid's birthday party. Oh, I didn't know where he was going. It looked like he
oh
was dressed for the gym. The way he was dressed,
yeah,
it
he
was
was dressed
like
casual,
super. You know what I mean? Like
Vince
I didn't
always
know
got a
where he was
suit
going.
on, regardless of where he
Yeah,
majority of where he goes.
like his casual is unbuttoning his shirt and not wearing a tie.
Yeah.
So that's why I said it looked like he was coming from the gym because he didn't have any of that on. So she said it came up for me because I subscribed to Court TV. Well, I'm subscribed to a bunch of body cam YouTubes. So I watch a bunch of the body cams. It puts me to sleep at night.
That's wild. That's all crazy work.
It does.
Not Mark
So
Briscoe getting
I
his ass beat by not Triple H.
my Champa.
Oh yeah.
Is
Mini
it the second
Kratos.
week in a row? Because they said he beat him up last week.
He beat him up again. Him
Okay.
and him and FTR just won the match against him against Briscoe and the Young Bucks.
Damn, is the Young Bucks gonna win anything? They took your brother out, bro. You should have been trying to kill them niggas.
I can't. Yeah, I can't believe I'm like in defense of the Young Bucks, but for that they should have let them get over. Cause
Dead
me,
ass.
I would have shot somebody.
Right?
Like I would have shut up the
Right?
TV with the I would have shut up the TV with the gun.
Like they ain't did shit. Like they
Like
did. I'm like, what's going
like
on?
I would have had a gun. I'm like, you know what? We're not even having.
That's what I'm disappointed about.
We're not even
Like I
having.
don't
Yeah, I
mind
don't
you.
like. Especially since
Like
they had the Young Bucks losing for so long, which was good for like their character
was
development. But
necessary.
at this point in time,
Yeah.
I'm like, they need to start winning. They need to start winning again.
Not they got you in
Hey,
that
brother.
trap. Don't forget the past.
What?
Oh, shit.
I said nothing got you in the
What
trap. Don't
going
forget the
on?
past.
Oh,
They've been
Young
3
Bucks. Oh
years
no,
winning.
I will never let them forget that. Just because I want someone to get booked better doesn't mean I like them.
I know that's right.
You better than me, girl, because I'm not that bold. I hope your whole plan fail.
That's that's just, again, I think, just a reminder. Just
I'm a
because
hater.
I want you to get booked better does
Once
not
I
mean
get
I
there,
like
they
you.
gonna hate me.
Okay.
How you feel about
Respectfully, I have to agree.
I don't care. I do my job well enough and I go home. I don't
Are
converse
these
with that
wraps
person
like
enough.
not available? Like, why are you keep showing them?
Oh shit! What are y'all doing?
I want to try one of those new wraps
Right.
from KFC because I'm like hungry, but I'm not trying to eat like a bunch of carbs. But it's like you can't
I
even
love
fucking
carbs.
order them.
Well, you can't order them on the app.
Have they got themselves together?
At the app, it's probably gonna make me drive there, and I'm not trying to.
KFC, no, the chicken's still wet.
Oh,
I don't like their
Ew.
chicken, like their chicken, but like
Their chicken tender.
their tenders and stuff are and their chunks are good. Oh my god, I
I
can't believe
like
them.
the wings when the hot wings.
you know what? I need to go and get me some wedges. That's what I need to do.
They do have them
Yes,
back.
they wedges are back.
It's not
They
on here. I
left?
want.
Where'd they go?
There was a point where the wedges were not on there. They was replaced with them
Yeah, they
seasoned
didn't have them
fries.
for a while.
They just brought the
you
wedges back. What,
They
motherfuckers
last
just. I
year?
want to
shit.
say within. Yeah, I want to say with last year they brought them back.
Yep, that was
Everybody was
last year.
fucking hooting and hollering.
As
It
they
was
should
mad,
be,
baby.
because what?
They replaced them with them seasoned fries.
Why would y'all
That's
do
what
some
they
silly shit
had.
like that? That was the only thing that set y'all apart from everybody else.
Was the wedges. And I guess when Wendy's got some seasoned wedges for their breakfast menu, they didn't like that shit.
Those are good too.
They are good. Wendy's seasoned wedges.
When did Wendy's get wet? Well, I don't eat fast food like that. So, but
Wendy's
when they
got
got
hot wedges for
breakfast, I want to say like
breakfast.
2023 when they started breakfast.
I have
Yeah,
not seen. I have not. Still to this day, I've never had Wendy's breakfast. I still have not had Taco Bell's breakfast.
I haven't had Taco Bell breakfast. But Wendy's breakfast.
I've
Wendy's
I
had
breakfast
haven't
is
Wendy's
had
good.
breakfast.
either.
Wendy's breakfast is okay.
is a
I just
little
don't
light.
like. Yeah, and I don't like the salted butter honey biscuit, the chicken biscuit.
Oh, I don't like all
I don't
that.
like that. I don't like it.
If I'm going to take the time to eat fast food for breakfast, it got to be good. Like it got to be like.
The biscuit itself is okay, but
It's just a
it's something about
combination
that.
because the biscuit and the it's not like a sweet chicken, so the biscuit and the chicken really like clash.
I would not like that.
And then they put
No,
cheese
it's like
on it.
well, I don't like it with the cheese on there. But what they do is they make that honey butter sauce, and they use salted butter to make it. So you got a salted honey sauce, then you use salted butter on the biscuits. It just tastes like salt to me.
And then the chicken got
and they don't. It's not enough honey to balance it out. I'm like, y'all should just use unsalted butter for this. Put a little salt in there, and then put it on the biscuit. But it's just salty to me, and I hate it.
Oh, I can't stand that.
I hate it. So I'm like, no, this isn't good. This isn't delicious. I don't like that. But they do have what do they have? That breakfast baconator.
The French
it's a
toast
breakfast
stick.
baconator. Yeah, and they got the French toast sticks and the wedges. The wedges are the star of the show, in my opinion. I do love the wedges, and they have that that coffee and frosty mix. But their coffee's gross.
Yeah, they gotta.
Their coffee is disgusting.
Well, they are not known for the coffee.
I mean, I'm a bit okay. I can admit I'm a bit of a coffee snob, but not in the sense. But not in the sense like I need it to be perfect. The coffee is just super bitter. It's not good.
Yeah. Like I like my coffee black. Don't get me wrong, but it's like black coffee from someplace has to be very specific for me to like it.
They left in 2019.
Yeah, like it's got to be brewed properly because if those beans are burnt, you're gonna taste it in the coffee, and that's what their coffee tastes like. It tastes like burnt coffee beans.
Oh, this sucks so bad.
I love Chick-fil-A chicken minutes for breakfast. Ooh, girl.
Well, for anyone who knows anything about like the culinary community or whatever, but Renee Redzepi, who was basically like the head chef and like one of the spearheads of Noma.
Oh, I just saw that.
Yeah, I did not
He
know that he had
resigned.
abuse allegations. Well, apparently he's
Oh yeah,
stepping
he
away.
did.
He's stepping away from Noma officially.
Yeah, he is.
That is
Hmm.
so. I'm so sad for Noma because they don't. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad about
Those
that.
abuse allegations were brutal, though. They were bad.
Oh,
Are they like work related or just in general?
it's. I mean, it's at work. So basically, I'll describe. What was that movie, Tiff? Is it The Menu?
The
The
one where
one.
they
It's the
the
horror
movie.
movie one.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone has watched the movie Menu, I believe it was on HBO Max. It's really good.
It is
So that restaurant is an extreme. Well, maybe not as extreme.
It sounds like it is the same.
Basically, it's a play off of an actual restaurant named Noma. And if you do watch The Bear, you have watched The Bear. That's also the restaurant that Carmi really found his quote unquote like voice. Like that's where he really really got like the chunk of his real like I want to say like in-depth culinary experience was at Noma. So it's like a very big cornerstone within like the culinary community. It is like very hoity-toity and very like everything is like a bite size and blah blah. But again, it's very. But then there was also like a lot of innovation and X amount of X amount. But I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like very taken aback by that.
Yeah, the
That's sad.
allegations were.
Kim,
I mean, there was a time back in the day where the restaurants could abuse their staff and nobody would say anything. It was just a part of.
yeah, because I
I
remember
was never
being
in
in
a
culinary school and
kitchen.
people would be like, y'all not gonna last in the kitchen because
Yeah,
it's hardcore. I said, well, I'm
Yeah.
it
not taking
is.
no shit from nobody. First of all, so you right, I wouldn't last.
I mean, I've been screamed at plenty of times when I was still in a kitchen, but was never like crazy. I have also been the person screaming.
I
So
mean, in
like,
high functioning situations, yeah, scream. Ah,
oh, I mean, there would be a point. Oh my god, especially
and some
during like
people are fucking
Starballer
stupid, and
stuff.
you do deserve to
And I
tell some
kid
people
you
that.
not, the printer is consistently printing 5 minutes straight because we have that many fucking orders that were coming in. Or like,
Oh my
and then in the
god.
midst of me trying to like help plate and like put things in a window, so like, like my front house managers can like run things, and then like I have some dumb fucking server come up to me and be like, oops, I forgot this. And I'm like, you can go fuck off. Hurry up and put in their food, and I'll try to like stuff like,
No,
and
literally,
one of
you
my
kind of
best
have to be
friends.
cruel a little bit.
Yeah, one of my best friends, who he still is one of my best friends to this day. He worked at like we worked at the same place. So anyways, he would say, he was just like tell me how he would be scared to come up to me to like say something or to be like, oh shit, like I kind of like I fucked up, or like I have to change this, or whatever. And he was like, and that's my best friend, and he's like, and I would get scared sometimes to go up and be like, hey, whatever.
I
But
will
I knew
say
like
I
the
was never
right
that bad.
people. Like I never yelled unless I was like really, really calling for things or someone really, really fucked up, which barely happened. Like I would never direct it towards like my cooks or anyone below me, but I would fucking scream my head off at a front house manager though. And I did
Well,
not give a damn. I would call
well,
them, drag them up and down the street. I did not care. and
I
and
mean, as
if
long
uh,
as the
and if
food
a
come
higher
out
up one
okay,
came,
like
I would do the same thing. I would cuss them out too, and I
Yeah.
would tell them to go do something. Go run. I'll be like, go run my food.
according
Eh,
to this interview on the Guardian, it says that
Yeah.
the 35 former employees described a pattern of physical punishment and lasting trauma from layers of psychological abuse, including intimidation, body shaming, and public ridicule. They allege the chef threatened to get employees blacklisted from the industry, have their families deported, and have family members fired from their jobs at other businesses.
Oh
Oh
shit.
no, they should have jumped him
He was going in.
because ain't no way deported.
You
Not
want me
his
to
Yeah,
call
department. I would have. No, they
ice in
should
your
have jumped
fucking
him.
family, Maria? Crazy.
Nah,
he
they should have
said
jumped
he will
That's
him.
have
funny.
people deported. Then they said Noma's LA residency is charging $1,500 a ticket, but it's sold out in 3 minutes. Who the fuck is buying these tickets?
In 3 minutes.
Sold
Is he
out
putting
in
crack in the
3
food?
minutes. I don't know. You
You
go
would
to
be
these type of
shocked.
Wow.
restaurants
Honestly,
for the
people would be
experience.
shocked about how many culinary snobs live in each city. Like you would be really shocked. Like it's such like a niche but not niche like demographic because you can hit on all sorts of like I want to say like influencers and food reviewers and people who like that
Yeah.
shit.
It says that he punched employees in the face, jabbed them in with kitchen implements, and slammed them against walls.
What's his name? Cause I gotta do some research. Hold on.
Okay.
Because if I see this
His name
class,
is
nigga, I'm gonna be mad.
Rene Redzepi. I think that's how you
Yeah,
say his name.
that's how you say it.
He is the co-chef and head founder. It's head chef and co-founder of Noma, and he announced
Y'all
that
better
he is
have been
resigning.
102 pounds.
You'd
Letting
be
this man.
surprised.
I know demons be
As
having some
long as
strength,
you,
but y'all should have
Will,
fucked him up.
it sounded like it was enough psychological abuse that they
This fuck
weren't
ass
gonna
dog.
fight back. You'd be surprised how people can be trained to do what they want, what you want them to do.
Cold. Ain't no way.
He don't really look like much to me. 'Cause in the hood, this definitely is an ass whooping. Like you
Oh,
can,
Okay.
he would have caught hands.
Up and down the
He's
motherfuckers.
kinda-
They be getting me off him just now.
he's
And
not.
next
He's
is
not an
again.
imposing
What?
figure. But it's about like you have to think about the environment. It's bred with respect first for people like him, and
So
nobody's gonna buck against
it's the
him.
industry chock full of people pleasers, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
want to get ahead, so they know if they challenge him, he's gonna make it difficult for them, and he's threatened to get them fired and for them to be blacklisted from the industry if they don't do what he wants or what he likes.
Man, don't you know it's money out here for everybody?
Yeah, they know. They know exactly.
Oh, is that TT? Hold on.
The Menu's a good movie. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it.
It is a really good movie. I forgot about that movie, low-key.
I ended up watching it again on HBO Max the other day.
The one movie I just can't bring myself to watch that I keep starting is the F1 movie, probably because it has Brad Pitt in it and I just can't stand him anymore.
I heard that movie is shot like it was shot on an iPhone.
Yeah, like the
movie.
shooting of it is really good, and like the F1 drivers, like they low key sneak diss the movie, but then there's like a couple things that they'll like compliment about it, and then the only like one of the like across the board from like people like within like the industry and stuff like that is that they said that's the closest that they seen like a movie or a TV show or whatever depict on how fast those cars are actually going. Because it's like it's somewhat hard to like fathom like how fast they're actually going, because we watch like even if we don't watch NASCAR now or never like watching it, we know like how NASCAR fast looks.
Yeah.
Or how maybe if you accidentally saw like an Indy car, shit like that, but you don't realize like how fast F1 cars are at least almost going 200 miles per hour. like around like it's usually your like the average is around like 170 to unfortunately no meters. Was around 170 to like 180-ish.
Jesus
Who the-
Christ.
Ready or Not is a good movie. If no one has seen it, the second one is coming out soon. I can't
Ooh, I
wait.
love Ready or Not.
Yeah, Ready or Not. So good.
That bitch was acting her ass off.
I probably hadn't seen it.
It's so good. I'm mad at them raggedy people had her mess up that dress. Ooh, I do want to watch this Civil
It was a
War
good
movie.
dress. It was a good dress.
Oh my! I remember when like I found out like how they shot that. Apparently, they made like 3 different dresses to shoot that movie. So like as the dress like degrades or whatever, they literally made 3 separate dresses that look the same, just in various states of like gore or whatever,
Distress,
so that they could shoot it correctly.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I really like that. I really like that movie.
Yeah, they didn't have to mess up the costume designers' stuff. That's cute.
Yeah, the costumes. I thought the costume designer and the set designer, I feel like for that movie did a really good job.
I agree.
I am.
I was so happy when that little boy died. He pissed me off so bad.
Oh, literally, when she
he pissed me off so bad. I was like, I would have stabbed him in his eye just for the love of the game because he pissed me off so bad. There's a similar movie coming out with that black lady that was in The Joker.
The
first one. What's her name? Zazie Beetz, that's her name. But I saw the trailer for it when I saw Scream, like whenever we went to go see Scream, unfortunately. And she's like, she gets a job at this hotel, like she gets a job as a hotel's housekeeper, and it's basically it's
like Ready or Not, but in the hotel.
Yes, it's Ready or Not, but in a hotel, but with the black lady. And but she's like, what, like ass to belt with these people. They're like,
she beat ass.
Like, they say you fighting a little too good.
Yeah. I actually wanted to see that one.
Yeah, I think it comes out in like a couple of months. But my friend turned to me and she was like, "We are gonna go see that movie." I said, "That's right." I said, "Black lady, taking out a bunch of weird white people." I said, "Say less."
Period. Yep, I'm with it. Did you talk to mom, Trap?
No.
You were supposed to talk to her. You gonna leave it?
Scooby-Doo 3.
I don't want to do it.
Uh-oh. Don't fuck around now.
What? Scooby-Doo 3 coming out?
Reportedly.
Who gonna be in it? Yo.
That's what they say. Matthew, Sarah, Freddie, Linda.
All they old asses gonna be in the movie.
That's what they say. Was Timothy on Evolve?
Thatcher?
Yeah.
They like randomly got him on Evolve. I don't know what that man is doing.
Okay, because I love TT.
Yeah, but he is over there. But Timothy Thatcher, I think he's like where Robert was over there,
like a mentor.
Because he is a part. Yeah, like he is a part of the backstage for the Evolve.
That's good.
They made Kendall Gray drop her title today. Well, she didn't drop it; she relinquished it.
Good, because she wasn't doing shit anyway.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that she relinquished it. I felt like she should have just dropped the title.
Yeah.
Defend it and lose it like any other champion would have. Like,
because what you finna
Kendall
do now?
Wasn't right. Like, she gonna be in NXT where she been at. But like, you weren't overly dominant in Evolve.
You just had happened to
Evolve. And Evolve is just it's developmental. Just drop the fucking championship.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, but sure. Go off. I find it funny that Freddie was playing a gay Fred on purpose.
He was playing a gay Fred.
What?
What?
Aaliyah, what you talking about? You talking about Scooby Doo? When was Freddie gay on
Fred's never been.
When was he gay on Scooby Doo? He ain't never been gay. He was always into Daphne. Even back in the 70s.
It's a new
Daphne, you come with me and you Scooby.
Remember in the first movie when he was with Velma and he was like, dorky chicks turned me on too.
Yeah. I said, okay.
Child, they say that
He was like, it was a compliment.
They said that not Velma, Daphne was the cover up and they were just best friends. But then in Velma's gay.
What?
Velma's actually a good show.
Where was this lore coming from?
People are making it up. I don't know.
Oh my god!
But the Velma situation, that's actually a spinoff. That's in Velma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the really shitty one with Mindy Kaling.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody said it was bad, but a lot of people.
It's bad because they didn't want it to. That's not what they thought it was gonna be. They thought it was gonna be something like Scooby Doo.
Oh, they had some preconceived notions. Mm.
Yeah, it's Velma's story. It's actually pretty good, and the story it's telling is very great. The writing is good. The animation is good. Everything is good. That's how I know he was trying to shoot on the show.
Without no preconceived notions of Velma, then you can watch it and understand.
Yeah. Y'all be trying to watch stuff, trying to find shit and other shit. Y'all need to clear the slate. Be stupid when you watch something for once. It's not hard. Y'all do it all the time.
It said in interviews, Freddie P said that he didn't know if the movie was for adults or children. So he was playing as if Fred was gay.
Well, I couldn't tell, so that tells you he did a horrible job.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is...
Pick a lane and stay
I love
in
Freddie.
It.
I love Freddie because he always unapologetically tells the truth. There's been a rarity where he is just like lying or saying something that he truly doesn't believe to be true. So he's always telling the truth. I believe that this is what he did, but at the same time, it was unnecessary for you to do that.
But also, it's not canon, so you can't really base that.
Because what the hell is gay?
Like, how do you? Well, you could.
And I watched the movie front and back, both of them.
It didn't seem like he was gay.
I didn't get a lick of gay.
I mean, what do you determine to be gay? I'm trying to understand what his thought process of gay is, because that is, I mean, most people go for the extreme.
Right. When he makes sense, I'm with him. When he don't make sense,
well, I feel like that was everybody because Velma
he wore that
and Daphne. And shit. Well, Velma and Daphne low-key had like a gay scene about that they cut out.
Yeah. Because the original plan was for it to be more of a mature movie. So there was a lesbian kiss planned for Velma and Daphne, but they scrapped it when they pivoted to family friendly.
Good.
That would have been
because that movie was for me and not for the grown folks. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Y'all ignorant.
I mean, I will say in the second one, Shaggy did get boobs and his body was tea.
Well, it was. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's when I was like, something about this is interesting.
Oh, they found Shotzi's brother. Hell no.
Oh, they found him.
Good job.
They found him.
Is him alive? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they took him to the hospital.
Oh, whew, thank goodness.
Yeah, because between both her dad and her stepdad dying, I don't think she can handle another loss.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
Is her sister still fighting cancer?
And she lost her job? No.
I mean, she's working. She champion in another company.
Yeah, she's fine.
Still, she lost her main job.
Child, she over there.
What's she doing now? Side work, Rico? Goddamn.
Yeah, she don't give a shit.
Did her sister beat cancer? Does anybody know?
I don't know, babe.
I forgot about her sister.
I did. Damn. That's why she cut her hair off.
I'm assuming she did beat cancer. I'm assuming she did beat it because she
If you
hasn't
did,
mentioned
congratulations. If you hadn't, we're still rooting for you, girl.
it. Oh Lord.
Fuck cancer.
No, literally, everyone's popping up with cancer now. What's going
Oh,
on?
hold on. Wait a minute. Don't say that.
Let's not say that.
Because
No.
I'm not. I'm not popping up with nothing. If I do pop
I
up with
know
something,
that's
it's gonna be a
right.
fucking baby.
But I'm not popping
I'm
up
at
with
celebrity
shit. Well, most
And
people
even that's an
ain't
odd
popping up
That's
with it.
assessment.
They just dying. We don't even know that they have it.
God.
They're just dying with it. It's crazy. I didn't know James Vanderbeek had it. I didn't know he had cancer.
Me either. James Vanderbeek.
He kept that to himself, which I'm kind of glad he did because
People are dying.
it's hard
People
enough
never
as it
died
is.
before.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And,
That's my favorite ignorant
Catherine
joke.
O'Hara.
Who?
Oh yeah. Well, she didn't die from cancer.
She's just
Yeah,
old.
she did. I thought it was like revealed that she was battling some type of cancer.
But I mean, no offense, she's old, so.
Damn.
It wasn't
No,
gonna be
I
a
mean, I
long
don't
battle.
mean that to be rude. I'm serious. Like she getting the sunset correctly on her.
Fair.
Like it's different than like
Fair.
fucking James Vanderbeek dying at not even 50, and what's that other man that unfortunately just passed away? McSteamy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eric, yeah,
Right.
like that, like
that message he left for his
McSteamy.
daughters. Oh, that broke my heart.
that I'm
That
mad
broke my
about.
heart. And I don't feel like they should have put that out for everybody to see. That was for his girls.
No, I'm not mad about that, but I'm mad about him passing away.
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara died from a blood clot. I knew it wasn't from cancer. It was a blood clot.
Oh, jeez.
Look at you.
Those are
Spreading
also scary,
misinformation.
especially when you get older.
He said, "Look
I
at
could
you
have sworn I
spreading
read somewhere that she had been
misinformation."
battling some type of cancer privately. I could have sworn I seen
She
that.
died from a
Stop
pulmonary
swearing.
embolism.
You know what
That's
else is
how she
messy?
died.
And I don't believe all of the stories for it. Is Dax Prescott and his fiance. Has anyone seen that? Or
Yes!
They caught their wedding off the month before.
Yeah,
no,
tea
it's
is
barely
not,
a month before.
Yeah.
It's not about no prenup. They got into a fight.
Yeah,
And
it
that's
says
what
they
people were
say it was weird
saying
that whole
because they're like,
weekend.
there's no way, because it's like, there's no way you were just now breaking up over a prenup because they were on a joint. They were on a joint, which is also a red flag to me. I don't care what no one says. I
A
don't care
joint
how much.
bachelor and bachelorette
Yep, I don't
party.
care how much you and your man or you and your lady
I
are
don't like that either.
BFFs. A joint bachelorette and bachelor party, I feel like is always a red flag, and I feel like something. Oh, I always hear something horrifically bad happens.
It's
Like
always
it's always
They
somebody's
fight too
always
good.
cheating on someone, and it's always like the
Yeah.
worst possible, like either the bride or the groom or like the best man or like the maid of honor. Like it's always somebody out of pocket.
Yep.
And as soon as I heard that, as soon as they said like, oh, they were on their joint bachelor and bachelorette trip, and like where the fuck they were at, and they called off, I said, nope, something happened on that trip. Ain't no way.
That's the problem right there.
Because I think I sent it to Dawn, and the story is they were on the trip. She was posting pictures, but she was just like, life is always gonna be great when you got your girls. Dak was nowhere to be found in those posts. It was just the girls.
It was a
from
full
the
on
trip.
dump, a full on photo dump.
They was on this big ass yacht. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So later on, one of the guests that was going to the wedding, ooh, you was a messy bitch. But they sent that shit straight to TMZ and bust that shit.
I would have. What the fuck?
I hope they got a cute little check from that.
Get all this shit out.
Baby, they put all this shit out there. Dax and them
I would have put everything out because what? I didn't did all this, and your wedding is next month,
and they can't get the money
and you
back.
canceled it.
Married to Emily. I would still go. Fuck it. I done booked
I
the
mean, I'm gonna
shit.
still
going
go,
to
but
Italy.
like, damn,
That's what I was saying
Still,
too.
my
Like so many people
itinerary.
are like, just go.
just go to Italy. You already got the shit booked. You already took the time off. Fuck you worried about. Find something to do while you there. Shit.
But I'm still
I'll
gonna air
be in
that bitch
Italy.
out because what? Y'all just
I
wasted my
wouldn't give a
time
fuck.
and
I
money.
don't care. If they ain't getting married, well, free vacation for me, bitch. I
Yeah,
don't
I
have
don't
to do
care.
no work, goddamn. Whatever.
You wasted my time and my money. Well, not really,
They put
but
all that shit on TMZ. But
I'm
that's the
finna air
story
this
they
bitch
run of
out.
it, is that she refused to sign the prenup. I think she had already signed it before they even had the bachelorette party. If there was a prenup. Doesn't matter. She got 2 kids with that man. So he gonna have to pay child support. Now if he
Either
was
way.
real G, he do what Anthony Edwards did and pay that shit up front right now. All of it.
Okay, that bitch was mad. She said, "Well, what about the future? What about when he need this?
Like,
It's in the
like,
funds, babe."
this is all you get. He gave her money right then and there. He told his accountant cut the fucking check and give it to her.
To be fair, he did say in the beginning, he did tell her that he did not want that child.
For 18 years.
She wanted to have the baby, and he told her he didn't want any kids with her. And she was like, "I'm not getting an abortion."
Because
And he
you
was
know
like,
what,
"All
I
right."
would put that shit in writing.
The judge
Just to absolve me.
she asked the judge if he could pay her all of it up front. The judge agreed, and that's what he did. And I said,
And she
that
was still
is
mad, wasn't she?
diabolical as fuck. Yes. Because it's not coming monthly. She gotta make that work. I don't know, what was it, like 43K or something like that? Is this more than that? It was hold on.
I think he had to pay.
How much did he have to pay a month?
I think like 50 grand a month.
50,000?
Mm-hmm.
Where was they at? Atlanta? When they went to court?
I don't know.
Because there's a cap in Texas.
It could have been in Minnesota. I don't know.
How old was the baby?
I think the baby was just fresh.
Like a newborn.
Yeah.
The
So
baby head was
18
still fresh
years.
on the motherfucker.
Let's say 50,000 a month times 12 is $600,000. 600,000 times 18. He gave her $10.8 million up front.
He made that back over 1 year.
He made that just by playing basketball this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's
outside of endorsements. That's just his regular base salary.
Yeah. And he probably.
And this what I need you hoes
Yeah,
to
I wouldn't have been mad about that 10 million. That's $10 million.
Whether you are a famous hoe or a regular hoe.
Are
when
you
they
really?
tell your hoe ass they don't want that fucking kid,
they don't
believe
want
them.
it.
Kill them. You can't force somebody to be a parent.
I don't know about y'all, but selling your baby for $10 million is crazy. That's crazy to me. But bitch, you got $10 million.
And you still
can
crying.
After that.
Generational wealth.
You got money to start to give your kid everything. Like, what are you talking about? She was mad.
You can start a business that's gonna fill in the next 2 years and be okay.
Girl, you can invest.
Living off the other half of you smart.
You ain't never got to spend no money on nothing as long as the economy stay where it's at and the banks don't collapse. If I was you,
but I also think that it wasn't like her for her. They probably put a cap on it.
She's gonna spend it. She was gonna spend it.
Mm-hmm. That's why she wanted about a month.
That's why she wanted the baby, so she could forever have money coming in through him. And he told her when they was messing with each other, not with this other baby mama. He don't.
No, this was a side hoe that got pregnant.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards is the basketball player who got that girl pregnant. Dak does have two. It's Dak Prescott. Yeah. Prescott do got 2 kids with her.
Neither one of them, I think, like a 2 year
old. Hey, they're very young. Yeah, he just had that baby with her. Mm-hmm. She just gave birth to that baby 10 months ago. She looked good though. She was on that yacht. Body was tea. I don't know what the fuck she did. I know that's. But she just had that baby, and that girl looked like she ain't had a baby ever. You understand me? Wasn't no elastic in her stomach, nothing. I said, bitch, what kind of
Come on,
money?
Pilates.
Okay.
But also, when you think about it, because everyone's like, it's not just it's also at the same time, these people got access to some of the best nutritionists in the world, so they're telling
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
exactly what to eat.
Yeah.
Also, 9 times out of 10, these people work out still during pregnancy
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they tell you, like, you're high key allowed to. I mean, obviously, unless you have like massive
High risk.
complications or like
Yeah. You
shit
just
like
can't
that.
reach
But
above. You
Yeah.
can't go over
yeah,
your chest and stuff like that. Other than
but
that, you
and
can
Yeah.
then
still do other
also for
stuff.
certain type of pregnancies is encouraged, obviously, so you can have a bit of an easier birth. So
Hmm.
it's a combination of a lot of things because if you're working out consistently, even obviously you're not doing like super high intensity while you're pregnant and you're eating correctly, you're
Hmm.
Yeah.
gonna have a bit more of a snapback than like a normal person.
And let these
Yeah.
famous people tell y'all, baby, them 6 weeks don't stop shit.
Show them.
And then
As
they
soon as
be
they leave
like
the
Cardi
hospital, they
B
on
and
that.
put that faja on and call it a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Shit, I want to get a faja and
Okay.
I don't even have kids. That faja be getting them together.
Scaparelli's fall 2026 show happened a few days ago. It's cute. Got some nice looks.
Ooh. Oh, speaking of Scaparelli, hold on. I have to send it to you. This girl is so tea. I just following her. So her husband is the CEO of the Cadillac F1 team. And
Oh
she's
my god.
like, she low key has like, when you're like that real rich CEO, like his wife, like she's educated and shit like that. But she randomly has like a title within a company.
Yeah.
So this lady. She's very smart. She has like her masters in like two different things. So it's not like, she's just like some lazy bitch. But but you could like it's just funny. Like it's like, you know what? I like a bitch like that. But she had on the scapper and I was so proud of myself because I clocked it immediately. I was like, this looks like Scaparelli. I'm about to send it to you, Tiff. She
Okay.
is so tea. Like I love her outfits. I like can't wait for the rest of the season because she just like always dresses like phenomenal, like this one.
Ooh. Ooh, I like this.
And
Yes, it
it's a
is
good
Scaparelli.
Scaparelli. Like it's not
It's
doing too much. Like
yeah, it's very
it's
subtle.
so good.
You could tell by the buttons though.
Yep, I clocked
Those
them
buttons
buttons
give
right
it
away.
away.
I said I know Daniel's buttons. Like me and him and like me and that man are friends. I'm about to send you her other.
Oh, that's
She is
cute.
she is so tea. She has such good fashion sense.
Okay. What was the other thing I wanted to ask y'all about since y'all in here?
Speak, sister.
Oh shit.
Ooh, she wears a lot of white. She
Ooh,
reminds me of Jerry.
the back of this eats. I love that. It's very simple and subtle looks that she wears.
Yeah, she's. I was like, okay. I was like, I see. She wears a lot of white. I don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody who does. I don't know what's up with famous women once they get into like a certain age bracket, but all they want to wear is white and black, and that's it.
blush
And
tones and
not even that. Like
nudes.
Jerry from the Spice Girls has only worn white for the past like I forgot how many fucking years now. And she
Why?
purposefully does it. It's something
I
like
like
how
this.
she's never has like a bad photo or something like real weird like that. Or how she knows how she will always know how she looks or something crazy like that. Hold on, let me see if I can find the
How old
article.
is she? How old is this lady Cassidy? With the
Cassidy's
Cadillac
like,
Formula
I
One.
think she's like an our age. I think she's like late 30s, early 40s.
Her husband is much older, I assume.
No, I think he's like in his 50s. It's not like a gross.
Super.
Yeah.
Okay. He just look old.
Yeah, he just looks older, but yeah, no, he's not that crazy amount older than her.
What I missed, it was something else that I want to talk about that I remember, and now I don't forgot it. God damn it! Did y'all see Cody on the Complex podcast when he?
Jesus Christ, all this fucking slob. I didn't see that. What happened?
Cody was on there and they asked him how he felt about being called the Golden Boy of WWE, and he said he was gonna lean into it. I said, "Oh God."
I mean, he did. He said something. He said something. Didn't he say that shit? He said some shit to Sammy on Friday.
Yeah, but he being real nasty to Sammy.
Well, Sammy being real nasty to him.
I mean, in all fairness, Sammy's not lying when he said he's getting opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
That is true.
And
However,
Sammy's like, I get beat once and then I'm out the door. You get to go after the title multiple times and nobody bats an eye.
And then I keep getting screwed over at the chance. So it was like
he had get screwed over.
But he never had the title.
He does.
So it's unfortunate that you don't get a chance to even hold the belt. Yes. However, I've held the belt. And anytime I try to get the belt back, I'm getting fucked over out of my control. Which same story, just different circumstances.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's turning ugly. It's making Sammy turn into something that I don't like.
Just stop walking up on me when I'm trying to get ready for my match. The fuck is wrong with you? You see, you know I'm on 10. You want to come my face, hey, good luck. And then you go into the spew about this woe was me. I don't want to hear that shit right now. I can't feel bad for you, bitch. I'm grieving myself.
No, he got an attitude with Sammy because he feel like Sammy is his own problem. He is his own worst enemy. And I'm like, okay. Fair enough. I agree to a certain extent. But he's not lying when he says the opportunities are not afforded to him the way they are to Cody. That's true. However, true. I do think that Sammy going about it the wrong way, but he letting his emotions cloud his judgment.
Yeah, he's trying to. I've been there. He's trying to be cool.
But he's not cool. Like I'd rather you just not be cool.
The cap is just too full because it's been building since what? 2020? 2022?
Yeah. Well, before that. Well, after that.
Whenever he left the bloodline, that's how long it's been building up.
The bloodline, yeah.
So I want to say 21, 22. So this is like 4 or 5 years in the making?
Yeah, but they shouldn't have had him go up against Drew.
But they've been telling your ass you to put your foot down.
They shouldn't have had him go up against Drew in Saudi. That was a waste of time.
Yeah, why y'all keep looking at him in Saudi and he gonna lose? What the fuck is that?
And he usually doesn't lose in Saudi. That's the thing. He usually doesn't. So Sammy was supposed to be a draw for them, which he was for Saudi. Now the consensus is going into Mania next year for Saudi Arabia, Sammy might be the one to win the title. And I'm just like, well, it's too little too fucking late now. You shouldn't have had him on the card losing to Drew for the 12th time.
Well, y'all enjoy that because I'm not watching that shit.
It's going to be in Saudi next year.
And I'm not watching it. I guess I'm going to find something to do with my Mania nights. I'll see y'all on the Monday after Mania.
Ooh, child.
Because I'm already sitting through enough with this Saudi shit.
Mm.
And then y'all didn't even test run this shit before y'all even decide this is going to be a thing. Out of all the foreign places you want to go to, this is where you want to land.
Mm-hmm. Hey, AT2, he said he haven't set up his PS5 yet. Why you ain't set
Got
it up?
me a PS5. Let me put that on my wish list. Everybody out here getting expensive gifts but me.
It's her dry cleaning bill is through the roof.
Sans my Renaissance vinyl. Shout out to Alexis. Because that's my shit.
Oh, I forgot she got you that.
I would never forget. I'm about to. I need to find time about Act 2 Cowboy Carter. That's my next one because I want all three.
Yeah, white is not a color that I enjoy wearing. It's a very revealing color. You gotta
It get dirty too fast.
you gotta have your wits about you to wear white. White will show everything.
Like
it
wrestling,
don't hide nothing.
I be sweating. And my ass be sweating. And sometimes the white turn into dingy real quick, and I just want to let the record show I don't shower every day, but
you're I'm not dirty.
I'm not dirty, and my legs do close, so sometimes I do rub.
Y'all know Ronda Rousey went off on UFC about not paying their fighters a livable wage. Right?
I mean, she's right.
She ain't
correct.
She's right.
She is right. Well,
ain't no way all
John
that
Jones,
fucking money they be making.
Well, John Jones came out because Dana White went on this spiel against John Jones not being on the White House card for whatever fight that's supposed to be. I don't know what this White House card, the UFC White House card was in negotiations, and then they said John Jones just randomly pulled down. He was like, yeah, you're done in UFC. So John Jones put tweets out because he was like, you're not finna lie on my name. He said, hey everyone, I wanted to address Dana White's comments from this past weekend because the truth matters to me and the fans. Dana, you were heated about why I'm not on the White House card, but let's be clear. My team and I were actually negotiating with the UFC for that fight. Real negotiations. I even came down from my original number, and what I was offered in return was a low ball. He said, yes, I have arthritis in my hip and it's painful, but that doesn't mean I can't fight. So let me get this straight. If I had accepted the lowball offer, suddenly my hip would be fine and I'd be on the White House card. That doesn't make any sense. I even received stem cell treatment last week to get ready for the White House card, and training camp was scheduled to start today. I was preparing to be ready. I understand business deals fall through sometimes, but going out publicly and saying things that aren't true isn't right. He said, after everything I've given to UFC, the years, the title defenses, the fights, hearing that I'm done is disappointing, especially when as recently as Friday, UFC was calling me, trying to get me on that White House card for a much lower number. If the UFC truly feels like I'm done, then I respectfully ask to be released from my contract today. No more spins, no more games. Thank you to the real fans who know what's up. Bones out.
Period.
That is why Ngannou left too, because they wouldn't pay him, and then they wanted him to fight. Nobody would step up to fight Francis Ngannou. They had one, and then they wouldn't pay him properly. They weren't the way they set up their payouts for even their champions is abysmal. And he was just like, if y'all not gonna pay me, I'm leaving.
The thing also with Ngannou too, they were trying to convince Jones to come back to fight Ngannou. Jones was trying to take his time to gradually build himself up to heavyweight, so he could kind of get himself together. Ngannou was like, "That's fine. Let me fight somebody else while he's working on himself." They was like, "No, we want to do this fight." He said, "I'm not going to sit up here and just hold on to this. I want to fight somebody. Let me have a fight." And then it was like, "What if you was like, I'm not going to lose? Let me take a fight."
That crackhead ass.
He's like, even if I lose, people are still going to want to see me go against John Jones. He's one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport. Let me take another fight, and when he's ready, we'll get this worked out. They kept telling Francis no. So when his contract came up, he was like, "I'm out."
That's why he's on this new with this new company with Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm. And he's on the Ronda Rousey card.
Yeah, I know he is. I saw it. But Jake Paul standing there irritates me. I'm like,
Yeah,
He must have been paying y'all some real good money. He must be paying y'all some real good money. Because
so
there ain't no way.
My question is, to you people that are in these situations, are you going to go and venture out and go start a new business? Investors, start pitching, because you actually do know the business at this point. You can know like the back of your hand. So
that's one of the reasons why Bellator exists.
And I like that y'all don't sit here and y'all don't stand for shit. I mean, y'all don't go for anything. But at the same time, it's like, when are we going to create?
They don't want to. They just want to be fighters, but
to
be
fine.
honest, everybody's not built for that life. That is a hard life.
I'm sure it is. That's hard. But if Tony Khan can do it, God damn it.
But that's
Tony Khan is a nepo baby.
Yeah, it's like to have the drive to do that.
Yeah, and you gotta okay, so
that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying like just put all your money on the table, but like go and venture out, go find people that support what you do, that can see your vision, that that want to give into it.
You've got to be able to
go out and go grand. Start small.
It's not like they don't have a vision, but some people just like being a worker bee. They don't want to be a queen bee. And to be honest, doing something like this, I wouldn't want to do that either. Too many variables, too many people you have to please, and you have to choose a god. It's either you please your investors, the people who put in the money, or you please the people who watch the show. The fighters are literally just the ones who facilitate the entertainment. All you got to do is make sure that they're paid properly, which to me, that's the easiest aspect of the game, is to pay your fighters. The other part is making sure that you've got decent fighters and that it's turned to profit. That's not easy. I don't care what you're talking about. The creative aspect is just, you already know how to run how the business should be run on the level of a fighter. You don't know how to do it on the level of business. That's a totally different ring to be in. And if I was a UFC fighter, fuck that. No, I only have to fight every 3 to 6 months. I'm not trying to sit in the boardroom listening to fucking Leon tell me what I need to do with my money, because then I have to jump over the table and whoop your ass. I'd rather just box it out. I can fight for a couple months, and then I could go on a break and start training camp for my next fight. That's all that they have to do. They don't have to do nothing else. And they don't want to do nothing else.
Corporate America, it's just too much.
Well, so Jake Paul's partner in MVP most valuable promotions is somebody named Nikisa Badarian. He's the former chief financial officer of UFC.
Oh, not he poaching people, but that's smart though.
Former promoter and former chief financial officer of UFC. That is his partner in this most valuable promotions business. And they already have a Netflix deal for their first fight, which is the one that we're seeing with Ronda Rousey and that one bitch. What the hell is her name?
I don't know. That lady who fucked up that Disney paycheck.
I'm so grateful for doing this, but I ain't getting paid shit. So
that's how I always refer to her. I was like, that lady that messed up that Disney check.
Mm-hmm. She claimed she shouldn't have got fired for her beliefs, and I said, "You got fired for saying the shit out loud." That's why you got fired.
And it happens on the other end of the spectrum, so you can't use that, because that's what happened to Melissa Barrera with Scream.
Yep. They said that's why the movie bad. The 7th one, they said that's why the 7th one bad. Oh my God,
it's so bad. It was so bad.
So who's the killer?
Nobody. It's just new people.
So they just made up a new killer?
It's stupid. Literally, it's this man who used to like work in AI or something for Google. I swear to God, like that's like it's mentioned as a main point to his character, who was
You
like
have to be
working at like
kidding.
this insane asylum, and then the other was her neighbor that she was like friendly with.
Oh.
And then it's just so stupid. So basically the neighbor, because in the beginning of the story you like meet her, but you know she seems like semi normal or whatever. So anyways, so there's like a big plot point of, or there's like a big mention of how she um she left her ex-husband or whatever, and he was like abusive, because he was
Okay.
like abusive or whatever. So she ends up revealing that she killed the husband.
All right.
But she was saying how she got inspired to like take control of her life, because if you watch, I think it's like it's the fourth Scream. Sydney writes this book about like her life. But then this lady was like so inspired by Sydney because she's always a fighter and blah 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 blah. And so she like met her, and she was like, where's like this fiery girl who like killed all these people, blah, like weird shit. And basically she started all of this to like, I don't know, like quote unquote like wake Sydney up. Like it's just so stupid. But then she's like, well, if you're not gonna do what you're supposed to, like I'm gonna be the new Sydney. And it was just so fucking so stupid. And then
So is this on some
one of the
crazy fan
crazy
shit?
parts, so one of the teenagers killed is her son, and her son has literally, I think she's the one that I do need to watch a video so I can see, because you know, especially when there's like a movie with multiple ghost face, like they have like their separate kills. um
Yeah.
and that's why what's her nuts, Amber and Scream, last one was 6. So Scream 5 ranks so high in Ghostface because she's the one who killed Dewey. So like there's obviously like there's levels to being like a Ghostface. Because
Yeah.
that's why it's always important in retrospect. You're like, okay, so which Ghostface like killed which person? And this was like brutal. Like, and she was like, well, he was like, I felt like she said that she didn't like him anymore because he reminded him too much of her like ex-husband or whatever. But they literally like, he gets his ass beat trying to like um I don't know, trying to save like the one girl. And he literally gets like bashed up again, like obviously stabbed because it's Ghostface. Literally, because, and they're like at this restaurant bar or whatever. They literally picks him up, and from the back of his neck, literally shoves him on top of a beer handle, for like a
Ah.
draft beer handle, like shoves his head all the way down. So, and then his, obviously since he's a body, literally falls forward, and like beer and blood start pouring out of his mouth.
Bitch, that's wild.
And I was sitting there and I was like, why did they kill him that aggressively? It
And I
was so
guess it
funny
needs a
because
good
my
one.
friend started laughing because I said that. I was like, that was so unnecessary. That's a lot. Like I
Brandy
understand
said,
being a ghost face, because going being a ghost face is tea, but at the same time, like, damn, you gotta chill out. That's crazy.
Brandy said they should have just had Stu come back as the killer, even though he was still in the movie at least it would have made sense rather than what we got. I haven't seen the Screams after I watched the second one. I've watched the third one. I have not watched 4, 5, or 6, so I don't know what's going on.
I feel like
But
a
the
lot.
first one's
I
my
feel
favorite.
like the
It's always gonna be my favorite.
I feel like the 4. I feel like a lot of people miss 4 because it came on such a weird time. Because I didn't see 4 for like a number of years. because like
Mm.
I forgot it existed, and I think like, and this is when I still like was going to the, I don't know, I forgot whichever time frame it came out. I wasn't a priority for me to like go to the movies because I was just outside. So
Yeah.
I think it was kind of one of those things. Is like, oh, I love Scream, and I'll rewatch like especially like the first one, but I'll be like, what, like whenever I catch it on TV, I'll like watch it, and then I remember it was like a number of years later, and I end up finally watching it, and I was like, "Oh, this is actually really good." It's like sneaky good, and it's mostly because of like when you find out like who the ghost face is. It's a really good ghost face. There's
Oh,
two of them.
I might need to watch that one. I haven't
That's why I
watched
Show,
it,
won't
and I haven't
spoil
the
it
watched
show.
for you because it's such a good ghost face reveal.
the Scream movies. I haven't watched the past the third
No,
one. So if
I
it's
ain't
worth it,
watched
I'll watch it because
nothing
I
but the
I
MTV
don't like
series.
horror, but I do like a good slasher when it's worth it. And Scream was always my favorite. It was always my favorite.
Never watched it.
Oh, you gotta
That's
watch it.
wild.
Oh,
You
I
have to
won't.
watch it. You got to.
Scream is like the basis on so many like movies.
When we go on our trip, I'm gonna make him watch it. I'm putting
You can't make me do nothing.
You get your black ass in the seat and watch
I'm
this
gonna sit
movie.
there. You watching? Mm-hmm.
No,
So is, girl.
goddamn phone down. We got a quiz after this. Figure out if you know what the fuck you talking about.
Child, I'm a cheater.
Oh,
Don't get me started. Oh shit! They said that Jason Lee has secured 12.4 million in state funding to build a youth behavioral health facility. It has 20 beds.
good for Jason.
People are in
Is
the
he still
comments
running?
attacking
I'll
him.
give him
No,
his
he's mayor. He
wins with
won.
stuff like
He's the
that
mayor
with
of
the community.
Stockton.
Oh, I didn't know he won.
Vice mayor. Vice mayor.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him his when it comes to like actually doing real shit for his community.
He gonna do
He
it.
does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
He
Everything
makes
else
It's
it, but
one
about
he'll
thing he
him.
do
do
it.
stand on, like he's like it was hard growing up, 1 being biracial, 2 being black, and 3 being gay. So he was like, that was just hard. So he comes to defense whenever that comes into mind. I think he was also adopted too. But
Yeah,
don't
he
get me
was.
wrong. People are upset about 20 beds. The math not adding up. Y'all,
He only
you also
got
have to
funding for
account
20
for
beds.
employees. You have to pay the employees. You
He
have to
has to have a
find
building.
gotta
Shit.
have a building. The building has bills. The building has things that it has to get done. You also have to find the people that help on top of employees, like therapists and stuff like that. You also
All
have to
that
have
costs
things
money.
to help. You need more than just beds in the facility. Y'all be ready,
Yep, you gotta
ready to
have
shit on
food.
stuff. Y'all read one
Gotta
part of a
have food,
headline.
all that.
Can't think for
I
nothing.
told you people don't comprehend shit. I'm telling you.
I thought I was the one that got left behind. Apparently, I'm doing all right.
No, you all right.
Because the rest of
It's
y'all
the
are slow.
kids. No, for real. These kids that was raised by the computer, they ain't getting it. It's not coming in clear.
Where's the comprehension?
They're not learning it.
Y'all don't
I
even know
saw
how
a
to.
lady said she had to print out her daughter's homework for her so she could really read it and understand it. And I was like, most people don't read on a computer naturally anyway. So it'd be smart to print out your homework and like highlight what you need and really truly study it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only way her daughter could understand science, was she had to print out the units of the book because they no longer give books. Everything is on the Chromebook.
Which
I need a book.
I'm 50-50 because like with me, for like when I was younger, sitting in front of a book, like it wouldn't do much for me. But also like I had so much like guided work and stuff like that going into a public school, like I didn't know how to take notes because I didn't have to. Everything was like there for me. My reading level was behind. And it was like the way they taught in a public school was like they was teaching for you to remember and not really teaching for you to know. So for me, you teach me to remember, and it's a child. And the way I learned stuff, I learned through song.
I had teachers who actually taught. They didn't teach you to remember or to teach you to remember stuff for tests. My teachers didn't do that. My teachers, from the time he started kindergarten, the teachers I ended up getting, they all focused on reading comprehension. Only teacher I would say that didn't do that was my English teacher in 11th grade. She focused on writing. So in order for us, I was already reading at a college level by the time I hit 9th grade. So I didn't need her to teach me how to read nothing. But writing, in terms of being able to write long form so I can write my college papers, that she did teach me how to do. When we were in school,
crazy.
it was
I don't like to read. So it's so crazy that I'm not a big reader, but I can write a paper down. Give me paper to write. I'm telling you, that paragraph is going to cover the whole page. I'm going to get the paper done.
The problem I had with writing was I could say it what I needed to say in like a 2-page paper. I don't need to elaborate longer than 2 pages for me. But when you're in college and you write a paper, your papers have to be sometimes over 5. It got to be more than 5 pages at best. It's got to be more than that. So if you're writing a college thesis, it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty massive. And you need multiple sources to explain your thesis out. That was the one thing that she did teach me how to do. I think if I didn't go to her class for that, when I finally did hit college, I would have struggled because you're so used to writing everything out and explaining it in a way that, well, you understand and comprehend what you're learning, but you're not elaborating on an extensive front. Like, I learned this, and this, and then relate it back to the topic that you have. So she taught me how to build my papers, and that taught me how. And then after that, I learned how to create. When I went to college, I was taught how to create my own business plan. You learn how to build that shit from scratch. I hate writing business plans. I hate them.
Kill me. I hate it.
I don't like it, and I definitely hate the SWOT analysis. That's the worst part of the business plan.
Oh my God, I don't like my business plan. Shit. My business plan was on my flash drive. I freaking deleted it when Caleb crashed the damn PS5. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think about that.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
But other than that, like but I can attest to the fact that when I was a kid, I read a lot. So I loved reading. I still do. So it doesn't bother me to read. I would rather read it to understand what it's about rather than to let somebody else explain it to me, because I'm going to understand the context different than what you're going to understand it as. So I would rather read it. I prefer to read. I haven't been reading a lot lately. I should. It makes me feel better when I read.
Same. I really need to. I used to read all the time. And I don't.
And I loved reading. That was just something that I would do. My mom would get up on Saturdays and we would go to the library. Sometimes me and my mom would be in the library all day. Just reading books. The library was my place of solace. I love the library. She and my father are the reason why I love to read, because they like to read. And they had books in the house all the time. My father would study. He liked history a lot. So he would read a lot of books about Africa. He was obsessed with Egypt and Africa. I'm hoping that one day I'll be blessed enough to take him, because I know he's always wanted to go
to Africa.
Trump and them ain't making it that easy.
I will say, what a lot of people are coming across my age on TikTok and stuff. I didn't care about a lot of stuff because I couldn't relate to it, like history. I didn't give a rat's ass about social studies.
I loved history.
Because I was like, why am I sitting here learning about the fucking Holocaust and reading about Anne Hathaway? Not Anne Hathaway. Anne in the fucking attic.
Not you calling Anne Frank. Anne Hathaway.
Sorry. Sorry, Queen. I didn't mean to do that to you. You my girl, Princess of Genovia.
Anne Frank.
Anne Frank in the fucking attic. Why am I don't care about that girl. My ancestors are
did. Well, I mean, they
I don't know about
a lot
that
too.
But the thing that they told me about that is very minuscule to all the other shit they told me about.
You have to read her book in order to see what she went through.
Oh,
I mean, you try living in it. You live in the attic for over a year. You hiding.
So
that's
scary.
traumatic.
People were living in not even houses. Didn't have a bed. Didn't have clothes. Open spaces to where they could get essayed. Babies taken from them. Just now reading that they would dig holes in the ground for babies and kick their head off and have them watch.
Yes.
But I gotta read about this bitch in the attic. And they have a whole museum dedicated to the Holocaust.
I get what you're saying. So you're saying that there were people who went through more horrific things than Anne Frank, and you feel like they don't get highlighted
and it
enough.
Wasn't even in fucking America. Why am I being told about that? I don't care.
Because they're not going to tell us our own history. They're not going to tell us that.
Which now I know, but like if that had been explained to me in my younger years, I would have went harder.
The problem is our people no. The problem is our people didn't know. So we can't tell you if they don't know.
No,
they don't
like,
know
because it's like I would be in class and like, well, I can't teach about it. And I'm having black teachers. Like I said, it didn't take me to high school to my sophomore year teacher, white woman, said Abraham did not want to free the fucking slaves.
Yes. My teacher told me that too.
And it's like,
and she was white. She was a white woman.
Y'all knew that beforehand.
Gettysburg Address is not new. Want to free the slaves? And it was that one white dude, the white teacher that we had for American history. The one guy, not Mr. Trula, the other one. Because you had Mr. Trula and you had that the white dude that's the twin. And then there was another white dude. He left 10th grade year.
Hefner was the twin.
Hefner has the twin, but it's another white guy. Because I had him 9th grade year, and then he left after that.
You want to talk about Mr. Grassi, right?
Nah, Mr. Grassi had like one finger, bro. And Mr. Grassi didn't teach American history. He taught world history.
He had two. He was always taught about.
How he teaching 2 fingers?
Baby, he had 2 fingers.
Mr. Grassi.
He didn't have to write with that hand. He wrote with the other hand.
You know what the
I'm thinking y'all I thought y'all saying like he literally only had 2 fingers. So I was like, well, how is he doing his job?
He had 2 fingers on one hand.
Okay, guess
what?
Oh, she vacated?
Yeah. Kendall Gray did.
Oh, finally.
He taught computer tech at that school where they shot up at.
Oh, Jesus.
No, East High. Anthony's high school.
Mr. Grassi did?
Mr. Anthony said Anthony's freshman year at East High, Mr. Grassi was his typing teacher.
How was he typing?
I said, I don't know. But Anthony said Mr. Grassi could type 40 words a minute.
With 7 fingers? Y'all gonna stop fucking playing with me. That's what y'all gonna stop doing.
I'm at the walking fast. Call him on, dude.
All right. That nigga had 7 fingers. You can't tell me he typing faster than me. I don't want to hear that.
He come type 2 words and be like, let me see that shit. Hold on.
Fuck. We fighting if that nigga type 52 words a minute with 7 fingers.
He might do you one.
He was there
trying to fight him. He might lay you out.
That nigga ain't gonna do shit.
With his 7 fingers. That mean that one hand with all 5 fingers.
I don't need I don't need to punch him. He got bad knees and he's shorter than me. I'm taller than him.
Oh, shit. Okay, you won.
And I'm short. I'm 5'4". I'm short. He's shorter than me. I'm 5'4".
I ain't been that short.
No, I did not say that. I'm telling the truth this time. I'm not. I am 5'4".
I don't know how many words we
Mom's 5'5". I'm shorter than her. I'm not 5'2". I'm not that little.
I have imposter syndrome. I don't think I'm that tall.
Okay.
I'm literally 5'9".
Jesus Christ.
I don't be think I'm that tall at all.
You typing fast with one hand. Anybody ask you nothing, Brandy? Shit. You didn't even have to say that. That was rude.
But yeah, child, the shit stuff just wasn't adding up for me. I've always been woke. Yeah, I know I'm taller than you, Rico. It's just in my head, I've been short for so long, and everybody's always taller than me. In my head, I just don't see myself as tall.
The only person in our group that you're not taller than is Hiram. Hiram's taller than everybody.
I'm not taller than
Alexis. Alexis, Hiram. I think all y'all are in that 6 foot range.
Yeah, we're pretty tall, but I just it don't register to me, honestly. Like my last director had to break it down. She said, when you talk to kids like you're like a literal giant, you have to get down. I said, I am kind of tall, ain't I?
Ugh. That is so fucking rude.
I just really just don't. It don't register. Like then I go back home. I remember when I went back home to see my best friends because I hadn't seen them since we graduated 8th grade, and I was like, y'all a lot shorter than I remember. I said, I'm thinking we all stallions. I'll see little ponies.
Oh, now see, I can get your ass rude.
They said the same thing.
Crazy.
I said, maybe you're tall for a girl. That makes sense.
Not 5'2" on a good day.
5'2" on a good day is crazy.
It is.
I'm sitting over tomorrow. I want to get my knees done.
Your knees done for what?
I want to be like 5'11".
Sir, you talking about?
I do need my knee fixed up because my knee is half out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you could be 5'11". My God, today. My mother has contracted me to do this lady's makeup on Friday, possibly be her makeup artist for her wedding in April. And I was like,
Jesus.
Then the lady texted me the other day. She said, well, if you do a good job on the trial, I got 4 other bridesmaids. I need you to do their makeup.
Hold on, bitch. Wait a minute.
I said, what?
Slow down.
I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean? She's like, yeah, I have 4 other bridesmaids.
Is she white or black?
Oh, she black.
Oh, dang.
And I was like, I said, oh, okay. Great. And my mom like, it's going to be good. You can, market it. I'm like, Mom, I never wanted to be a makeup artist. I don't like being in people's face like that.
I'm like, didn't I tell you a couple of years ago to call first?
She was like, no, we going to do this. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be there to help you. I said, Mom.
One day
Mom, I have to do your makeup. How are you going to help me?
She going to pass it to you.
I said, oh,
she's gonna be your makeup tech.
And my mom's big thing is, but she getting paid. That's what she say every time I say it. But she's getting paid. I'm like, first, I haven't booked the job yet. And secondly, It's backbreaking work. 5 different bodies have to be done in a timely manner. Do you know how early I'm gonna have to get up, get to the venue wherever they are, do all of these faces, have it done, and set their makeup in time so it don't come off throughout the day. I don't know if I have to stay and possibly touch her up before she go out there for her first dance and reception. That is a full day's job. I said, okay.
I couldn't do
So
nobody
Friday,
nothing. Shit.
no, Friday I have to do a full trial for her, and I'm like hella nervous. I don't do other people's makeup. I
You do
never
one or
have.
two things. You can do your best.
I don't want to
you can
mess
do
that
your
lady's
worst.
face up. I don't want to do
You
that.
won't get the job. It's the only way. Only two things you
I
can do.
so don't want to mess that lady's face up. I'm not. I've
You
never
weren't-
not done a.
This ain't a kid's
You
party.
sure she's good at makeup? Like, are you sure? Like, cause I'm like, that's the one thing I fear is I'm getting ready to do somebody's makeup and they're super difficult. Cause I'll walk out in a minute. Could you not like breathe on me? Don't breathe. Am I supposed to hold my breath?
Don't worry about it.
I gotta hold my breath. Well, I just would like for you not to breathe on me. Okay, let me help you out. Go to the bride, be like, look, you look beautiful, you look wonderful. Your bridesmaids gonna have to do their own makeup, okay? Because they don't want me to breathe. So you go ahead and take this money back for them. I'm gonna keep the money I did to do your makeup, okay? And then I'm gonna be up out. Tell them to just slap some foundation on their face and then walk their ass out there since I can't breathe while I'm doing makeup. That's the because I have an attitude problem and I'll just leave. It's either that or somebody gonna get their ass whooped. And I don't want to fight nobody. I don't. Are they feeding the vendors? Some people don't. I don't know because one, I haven't booked the lady for the makeup, so I don't know. The lady wants to make very simple makeup. She doesn't want nothing over the top, which thank God because I can't do what the other makeup artists do with the heavy painting and all that stuff. So she wants something very simplistic. She don't want a lot. She says she don't want her face to feel heavy. So I have some like skin tints and foundations in here that are super light and they won't be heavy on her skin. And because she's closer to my age, I could do her makeup the way I would do my own makeup. So and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my best.
All right, I'm gonna hop off, y'all. I have to work in the morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Hard working.
Let me see. Is there a finder's fee? I haven't even set a rate yet. So
She don't do makeup.
Because I don't do makeup, so I don't even have a rate. I don't know.
Damn, do they need a cake?
Right, like I can do that. Tell me to do that. But I'm not confident in my skill because I could do your makeup. That's not a problem. It's just I always get nervous when I have to do other people's faces because you don't know how people gonna react.
Whatever it is, the last thing you do is put some lip gloss on. That makes up for everything.
That's it. Lip gloss just saves everything. It just bring it all together.
Hold on, I got some lip gloss for you. Wait a minute.
That is you see, bam. See how that came together?
Faith made.
Yeah, we good. That's all you gotta do. Lip gloss it. Stupid.
Mrs. Epps, your daughter didn't put these down. This goddamn lip gloss on my face.
She had gloss everywhere.
She put like 10 layers of lip gloss on me.
That's all
What's
she
that
did.
about?
I gotta buy some lash glue. I don't have no lash glue in here. Ugh.
They say weave glue work better than the lash glue.
Oh no, I don't like putting weave glue on lashes. That is a recipe to lose your eye.
That's what my best friend
Yeah.
sister said.
You gonna lose your eye putting weave
She
glue
said,
on your
"Why these
lashes.
dumbass bitches putting hair glue on their eyelashes?" I said, "Hey, I don't know too many
It's
dumbass
not
bitches,
made for
but
that.
they
The
do say
eyelash
it
glue
feel
is made
better."
for your eye.
And she said, "Yeah, because that glue is for quick weave, not your fucking
Exactly.
eyelashes." I said, "That's
Tell him.
your point."
Tell him.
I said, "With that, I don't have
Tell him,
nothing else to say."
sis. He said, "I don't. That ain't none of my business."
I'm just saying what the girls be doing. That's what the girls do.
I'm just telling you what they do.
You might as well put some gossipy glue on there.
I mean, she not lying. Now, from what I see, the girls are taking the got to be glued, and they are spraying it in the cap and letting it sit till it get thick and gelatinous like a gel, and then they're using it to set down their wigs and shit.
I haven't seen that one.
I said, but why is it getting jelly-like after you spray it like that? Why ain't nobody asking the right questions?
Some form of adhesive, so I would assume that it would do that once it gets cold.
Get a got to be glue. It's the hairspray.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. I guess my biggest problem is you're spraying the hairspray in the cap and letting it sit out in the elements.
Why don't you just use it the way it's supposed to be used? Spray it on your fucking forehead and call it a day.
It's gonna get sticky when it hits your forehead. But the girls are leaving it in the cap, letting it sit with what they call it, a saran wrap over it, and then they are putting it on their hair or on their forehead, rather.
Somebody better take that shit got to be glue and say, "Hey, we need a jail."
I said, "Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? All right then. Love that for you, I guess."
Everybody's so
cool. All right. That sounds like Gorilla Snot, a Gorilla Glue incident waiting to happen. A Gorilla Snot get your hair together, though. I love some Gorilla Snot.
No, that Gorilla Glue bitch was just crazy. The Gorilla Snot is that girl. I used to do Gorilla Snot when I had hair. Kept my curls locked in for 3 days.
It do. It be crunchy.
Mm-hmm. Just somebody was like,
crunchy as hell.
Really? Your curls is really popping. Mm-hmm. Eco Styling Gel and Gorilla Snot. Yep. Wash that hair, grease it, put that Eco Styling Gel on there, then seal it off with that damn Gorilla Snot. But don't leave it on too low, because after day 4, you start looking crunchy.
In white. Yep.
Because your hair didn't grew, so you're going to have to wash that shit out. Then do it again.
Y'all.
So
we're going to finish up with SBC chat, like I always do.
Let's go, because I missed last week. I was asleep.
You did miss last week. Question number 1. I have 3 kids with Renee. Damn, you gonna put her out there like that? All right. Let me tell you something. Out of the 5 years I've been with Renee, 3 of those years I was in and out of prison. I come home, get her pregnant, not on purpose. Did some dumb shit pop off, and I'm back on the yard. The secret I kept was that I never liked Renee. I hated her. After sex, if I could walk away and never speak to her again, I would. But she kept having my babies, and I'm bored on the inside, so I write these long letters about what's going to happen when I get out. I'm going to get a job, do right for her, don't mean that shit. Not at all. I wrote her because I didn't want her moving on with somebody else. Why do niggas do this? You don't even like her.
They like the
Oh my God. I told my brother about my feelings and he encouraged me to let her go. Stop blocking her blessings, bro. My brother told me. Move around. He also promised he'd look after my kids and walk if I just walked away. Oh, that nigga trying to get your family. He trying to get your family, bro. He tried to get your family. He said,
Your
I'm a
brother
blessing.
is sleeping with
Stop
Renee.
blocking me. Stop
Okay.
blocking me. I'm the blessing. I left Renee alone. I walked away from her and the kids. My brother kept his word and made sure my kids were straight after I bounced. I found somebody else. Life was good until my mother invited me to my brother's wedding. He married Renee. Dun, dun, dun.
You
No
didn't see that
shit.
coming?
Right.
What?
Oh, 2 of my 3 kids are actually his. Child.
Not Renee was running the game on you. She said, I'm fucking the brothers. What you mean?
This hurts me so bad. I didn't like Renee, but she didn't have to do me like that. I didn't go to the wedding. I refuse to speak to my brother unless he apologizes. I don't want him around my child either. I guess I'm heartbroken, and nobody in the family seems to care that they stabbed me in the back. I want her back because he can't have her. What to do?
Go back to jail. That's what you can do. I mean, I understand your sentiment. However, you're a shitty person.
I don't understand.
I mean, I get it. He did backstab him in a sense, but like, you didn't really like the girl to begin with.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. Because he knew that he was fucking Renee.
So what? That wasn't his woman.
It wasn't. However, he knew that he was. I wouldn't want to hit nobody that somebody I'm related to is hitting at the same time either way. So
I don't know, man. Hey, you heard what the brother said. Don't block your blessing. That's what that nigga said.
Because like, why would you? Why would he say, I'm gonna make sure your kid's straight? That didn't tip you off to you?
Nope.
And them kids ain't even yours. So you was doing the same thing that she was doing to you, baby. She really didn't like you either.
I mean, it sounded to me like you got your just desserts. I don't
believe
know.
you and get a Bible or something. I don't have nothing for you.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you didn't want her, so you being mad about it is crazy to me because you never wanted her. Now, real talk, she's sleeping with your brother. I think that's kind of her way of getting back at you because you keep promising shit to her and then you renege on those promises. Then when you leave, her and the brother get together, you want to get mad for what? What you mad about? You didn't want to be with her. She finally moving on, and it just happens to be your brother. 2 of the kids she had belonged to him anyway, so it sounds like they belong together. I don't know what you upset about. I don't understand why you all in your feelings about it. At the end of the day,
they got sibling.
You don't want to be with her no way.
Brother,
that's super uncle to the rescue. That's hella funny.
That's Uncle Daddy.
He's not very smart. He spent 60% of the last 5 years in jail. I mean, the nigga can barely tell you. This is what it's gonna be. Like, if you ask me, she did what she was supposed to. She saw she was getting played and she moved around it. So it is what it is. Question number 2. We met at a club. He was there with another woman. He was so fine. I ain't care. I slipped him my number. First time I went to his crib. First time I went to his crib, there was a pile of trash in the center of the floor. That sounds like a trap house. What you mean? What you mean? Wait a minute.
You can't get past the trash.
No, what you mean? That didn't puzzle you. It was a pile of trash in the middle of the floor. Like, I'd been like, what you doing with this trash? I'm out.
He ain't explain himself because people usually feel guilty about something. They explain themselves.
She said, I wanted this man, so I didn't want to insult his housekeeping habits. We, meaning he did too, stepped over the mound of trash and headed to his bedroom. Oh my God. He had a dirty mattress. He had a dirty mattress on a filthy carpet. Dry, please go give Octavius his medicine. On a filthy carpet. He had a flat screen sitting on top of crates.
Oh, not a trap house. Not a flat screen TV on top of crates.
Another mound of dirty clothes sat in the center of the floor. Even he looked puzzled by the pile. As we undressed, his tiny ex-girlfriend sprang from the clothes pile and began to choke him out. She punched him repeatedly. Didn't I tell you about bringing these hoes to my house? I ran out and he followed me and let himself in my car. This happened 2 months ago. He's fine, but his game is trash. He doesn't help out. He monitors my calls because he doesn't want me to meet someone else. How do I get this fine, broke-ass nigga out my house?
His
I don't know. Call
game
police.
is trash.
Well,
dang, the sex is trash. You still have sex with him? And he's broke, baby. Your spirit is broke. Go to church or something.
It sounds like you need to be beating his ass the way his ex-girlfriend was, so you get that nigga out your house.
The sex is trash, and you worried about that?
I don't know how to get him out. 30-day eviction notice. That's the only way to get him out. Pray and hope he don't know nothing about squatters' rights.
Type that paper and date it back to the long time ago.
Yeah,
I've been gave his ass that paper.
And put his shit out. Question number 3. I hate my wife so much.
Dang.
That is an opening. Wow. Her essence is draining. God damn.
You must be one of them good morning queen people.
What?
Grand rising.
She frowns at me all the time. Her meanness rubs off on our 2-year-old daughter, who frowns at me too. I don't know why she's so mean to me. I don't cheat on her. I don't talk slick. The only thing I've ever done is steal her money.
That's enough for me. Shit.
Jesus, Mary and
me
Joseph.
mugging your ass too. I'll cut your ass every day.
And it's her fault that I've been stealing money for her for years because I'm using the money to get away from her. I want her to act better towards me. Give me some peace of mind before I move on. I steal a little, but I'm not a bad husband. I'd like to have a relationship with my daughter after she's potty trained and talking good, but not right now. So I want to get away for a few years and be allowed to return. How do I achieve this? Fake my death? Kidnap myself? No.
This is a real That's a real question. You must be like 26 or something. You gotta be young. You got to be in your 20s. You have to be, because that's something a 20-year-old would say. I don't want to be around for the early years. Because I'll say some shit like that. I don't want to be there for come back to me when you're 4 years old.
The baby years are the best years, in my opinion.
They are so cute. But I like to talk. I like to have conversations. My child will be talking about you. So I'm not worried about that. Unless it's, complications. Help. Steal some more money and get a divorce lawyer. I don't know.
I don't want to help you. Do I have another one?
I would frown at you too if you kept taking my fucking money.
Me too.
And then you take my money to get away from me? What sense does that make?
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You sound like a
piece of shit. Well,
that's what you sound like.
Last month, a friend, a travel and lifestyle editor for a major publication, was invited to an all-inclusive cruise press tour, and she invited me as her +1 because I'm a pro photographer and I would take great photos for her write-up. I always wanted to visit Italy, so I agreed to go. I staged a fight with my wife about her 48-pound weight gain after pregnancy to get out the house for a few days. Told my wife I was visiting my mom in Texas. There were a few single women on the cruise, and by day 2, I abandoned my friend to bunk with them. These women drugged me and robbed me, stole my camera equipment. Yes! And male violated me when I was passed out. What do that mean?
Butt stuff.
Oh, butt stuff? Well,
He
that
said,
ain't
"Give me your
supposed
booty
to
is
be-
mine."
I mean, women do booty stuff too.
Well, he's
Nah,
a male
baby.
violator, so apparently he don't like it.
Don said, "No, baby."
Give me your booty. I
said-
want a peanut butter jelly ass sandwich.
No.
And when I want it, I taste it. He took it.
Said a man, and he said he
Jesus.
got male violated when he passed out. My friend gave me the silent treatment for the remainder of the cruise, and I couldn't find those women again. This was a very traumatic experience for me, and my wife doesn't care. I can't tell her everything that happened, so I cry myself to sleep. My wife moved our newborn into our bedroom and said, "Since I'm so fat, get the fuck out of my bed." And I know that's right.
I'm sorry, that took me out. She a real one.
How do I make her more supportive? How do I make her more supportive? I must rebuild my life, and she doesn't help me.
You
First
have
of
to
all,
get her more supportive, confess all your sins, and go to counseling, I guess.
Your wife can't support you for something that you put yourself through. Now, I won't say you the one who set yourself up to be robbed, but had you had not called your wife fat and went on a trip to Italy, you could have just said you was going on a work trip. You're a pro photographer. Why did you lie? I don't understand you. All you had to do was say, "My friend, well, you got a woman." So I guess it's because it was a woman, but it was a trip. Like you was going on a press tour to be a photographer for her. It was a work-related trip. All you had to do was like, I booked a gig for photography and I'm going to Italy for a few days. I'll be back. And that's all you had to do.
One woman, you
I don't
fucked up too.
Like, I don't understand why you had to call her fat and make her feel bad about herself so you can go fuck on a bunch of other bitches. You could have did that with her knowing where you was at. At least you would have came home to a woman who didn't feel like her husband didn't like her because she was fat. But you did that on purpose because you wanted her to feel bad about herself. Now you sit up here because you done been violated.
And there's so many other fake fights you could pick. You know how many fights I done picked in my head?
I mean, you could, yeah. And I'm like, you done been violated. That's right. That's the terrible thing is that you were violated. You being robbed and drugged, I mean.
You should took all the tissue roll off the tissue and blamed it on her. Y'all gotta stop doing that crazy shit. Just really small shit. Ain't no fucking spoons in the goddamn drawer. I want some cereal. I'm leaving. I'm going to my mom. I can't.
You wild for this. And like, you got the audacity to tell her, you how can I make her supportive? I cry myself to sleep. What you need to do is go find a therapist and talk that through with your therapist. And then you need to go home and apologize to your wife for making her feel bad for gaining weight after carrying your big-headed ass baby.
And then go apologize to your friend.
And you also need to apologize to your friend.
To your mama.
Because you lied on her too. Once you do that, you'll see. But if not, I hope you kick rocks.
Y'all just be doing shit. Y'all like got your own mamas. Like, well, y'all don't love your mamas. That's the problem.
Absolutely not. Question number 5. My waxologist wears a tiny camera as a necklace and live streams her videos of her waxing my kitty for her OnlyFans.
That's a violation.
Do you know?
Hell yeah.
My face is hidden. I get a free wax. She gets paid on OnlyFans. All is well. Okay.
Free wax ain't bad.
Sure. Everybody gets to see your coochie. So sure.
Yeah, that
Fast forward 3 months. Fast forward 3 months, I meet a nice man in Whole Foods and we go out several times. He's husband material and we vibed. I just loaned him $5,000 to start his film company. Do they?
Who are you? I need to know
in
who
the
you are.
context of
Because I
the
need
paragraph?
5,000 too.
What? You just met the nigga. Okay. I see where this is going. We were about to have sex when he mentioned, I couldn't wait to see your kitty in person. I asked what he meant by that. Oh, I subscribed to my wife's OnlyFans. I couldn't wait to see it in person. That's how I realized he was married to my waxologist. He says he sleeps with several of her clients. I gave him money because I thought we were exclusive. I was pissed. So I told my waxologist that her OnlyFans encourages her husband to cheat. We have an open relationship and y'all pay our bills. I kind of feel like I'm being pimped by both of them.
She had that one line up. I'm not gonna lie to you, girl.
She said, I kind of feel like I'm being pimped by both of them. Am I? How do I get my money back? I'm in a bind myself.
Yes, you
First
don't.
of all, you stupid. This is the thing. This is why I said. That's why I said don't be doing no OnlyFans for free. Charge a fucking fee, ho. Damn.
I guess
these
at that
hoes
time, well, no, you had to have no getting free wax. You getting what?
This
free
promo
waxes?
is free.
Yeah, you getting free waxes. Like, I need to cut of that.
It's kind of like
my information. Give me a cut.
That's what I'm saying. Like when the nail techs do promo work, like when they like, okay, you could get a promo set. That means you're gonna be on camera. Your hand's gonna be on camera. They get to do the design for your nails. Cool. Mm-hmm. You get a discounted price for that nail set. So you won't pay the full $145. You might pay $80 or $90. You see what I'm saying? So like you are willingly sitting up here getting wax, and your payment was only that it was free. You didn't have to pay for the wax. No, because it's my coochie that's being sold on the internet, oiled up for niggas to look at. And then your husband is coming after me, finessing me out of money. That is manipulation. Nah. Y'all wild for that. And then you sitting up talking about, then you go snitch on them. Instead of you letting this shit go like, all right, you niggas played me. Because you're not getting that fucking money back. You're not getting it back. And it's your fault because you stupid. You sit up here and met this man 3 months later. The coincidence of meeting this man 3 months after your coochie goes live on the internet.
$5,000.
That make a lot of goddamn sense. And you talking about you in a bind, but you was able to give him $5,000 for his photography business, his film business, when his wife making hella money on this OnlyFans off of your coochie and everybody else.
I guess the thing for this week is therapy. Because that's what you need too.
Girl.
You don't love yourself. That's the problem.
The moral of the story is you got played. And you got played twice. And that's the part that really makes me mad. You got played by the waxing initially, which you didn't have to. You didn't have to be played for that. You chose to get played for that. Then you got finessed by a man on the back end. And I know that wife is sending this nigga after them. They on some motherfucking some get out shit. They just be scanning the motherfucking system. Which coochie
okay,
you like?
She literally said, and like y'all pay our bills. She be showing him.
That's what she said. You like this one? You like that coochie right there? No, you don't like it? Okay, let's go to the next bald-headed one. Come on. What about this one with the landing strip? You like that? Okay, I know her number. I know where she be at. They scout you hoes. They
Where you finna go after
scout
this
you
girl?
hoes.
And you be willy nilly tell, I'm finna go just help get Whole Foods real quick. Shit, nothing.
Right. Just put all your
Deal with
business
you
out
in
there.
here.
Stupid. Hello, Hassan. How are you?
Salute to the panel in the chat.
So I
Thank
literally
you.
have no words. Girl. We got one more. This one ain't that long, but it looked like it's gonna be a mess. Last summer, my baby daddy posted a photo of our kids, and this thirsty hoe commented under the pic, "Lulu has your smile." He loved that comment. My baby's name is Tallulah. Why is this random female calling her by her nickname like she knows her? I researched the woman, and she's pregnant in her photos. I connected with her and asked why she's commenting on my baby daddy's page. Y'all, my baby daddy, who sleeps at my house 4 times a week, proposed to this woman, started a family with her, and told her he's leaving me. He only stay at your house for 4 days a
4
week.
times a week, dummy. That's left of the business week.
You calling me dad? Here's some tissue. Baby daddy says he's staying with me and our daughter rent free to save for their wedding.
Rent free is crazy. I got a kid. Okay.
To save for their wedding.
Y'all let niggas stay in your house. Let me go get me a baby mama. Obviously, that's the life to live.
I knew he was a cheating ass bitch when we met. He was dead. I knew this was about to be some bullshit. He was dating my friend before me. I got pregnant and she left. But this situation caught me off guard and my ego is shattered. He's trying to move out, but I don't want him to. I feel like he has love for me and our baby, and if we work harder, we can stay together. I need to know what to do to prevent him from marrying another woman. I can't let that happen. Your baby father moves the same way he's always moved when it comes to women. When he gets tired, he goes and searches for another one, and then he drops that one. He drops you once he's solidified the relationship with the other girl. You were not supposed to be a relationship. You were supposed to be a pop-off, but you had a place to stay, you were stable, and you got pregnant. So he was like, the other girl done left, I might as well be with her. He bided his time till he found the girl he wanted to be with. Then he started being in a relationship with her. And it's telling her, yeah, I'm going to leave her. My problem is this. He's staying at your house 4 times a week. So randomly out of the week, he's staying at your house. What does his fiance think he's doing at your house? Both of you hoes are dumb. Because y'all willfully let this man behave in this manner. You let him come to your house. This girl on the other side is accepting a proposal from a man who don't even have money to marry her. And the only way he can get the money is by living with you rent free. So he can save money to marry another bitch. And your response is, I love him. I know he loves me. So if we work harder together, we can keep this going. There is no together. That's what you keep seeming to not understand. It's not registering with you. What's not clicking? What's not clicking with you? That's not your man. You were a convenience. And you happen to be pregnant. Let it the fuck go. I don't understand why you sitting up here having a full-blown crisis about why this man won't stay and wants to be with this other woman. This man is literally living in your house so that he can save money to marry another bitch. Why is that not the priority of the conversation? He is living in your house. You don't make him pay rent.
For some odd reason.
So that he can marry this other woman. That's how he saves money. Which leads me to believe he pays absolutely nothing in your house. No food, no lights, no rent, no nothing.
No
And he has a child with you. He has a child with you. So what is he doing?
What kind of example are you setting for Tallulah?
I don't know why you named that baby Tallulah.
The only time I've heard Tallulah is from this old Disney show, Day the Barbarian. His sword was named Tallulah.
Child.
So
he's just a recreation program for the neighborhood. Goddamn, man.
He's a slut
well said.
For the neighborhood.
The slut is the hardest one. It's such a hard word to say.
He is.
It came out so hard.
Because I meant every word. I meant every letter of it.
Is he community property? Yes. Yes, he is. I'm just like...
And your ego was shattered? It should be.
You took him from your friend.
And got pregnant.
He did the same thing to your friend. His fiance is currently pregnant. And you're sitting here about to beg a man that don't want you to be with you? Girl, you ain't got no damn pride at all. I feel bad for you. More specifically, I feel bad for your daughter, Lulu. I feel bad for her.
So y'all need to learn the difference between fighting over a man and fighting for a man.
Because that girl ain't got nobody with no good sense to abdicate for her. And that's the sad part. She ain't got no daddy, and her mama ain't worth 2 nickels to rub together. You ain't worth shit.
Sad.
Well, the world's still going to hell, y'all. It ain't changed. It's just that niggas is still being niggas. Now look, I have recorded a whole month's worth of Reddit posts over on my Spotify, and I got all of them scheduled to go out all the way till April. Okay, they're ready. My podcast is set for the next month. I don't have to do nothing for it if I don't want to. I batch record those, and then I separate them and put them up and put them out so I can have my stuff ready to roll. Y'all go over to the stuff I want to talk about podcast every Friday. It's Reddit Post Friday. There is an episode coming on the 27th of March that I need y'all to listen to when it drops. It will drop at 3 p.m. on Friday, and I need y'all to go over there and listen to it because it is so fucking crazy. It took a whole episode to talk about that particular Reddit post, and it was on the best of Redditor posts. I put it up, and it's coming out, and I'll keep reminding y'all when it's coming out, but I need y'all to go listen to it when it drops. But every Friday is Reddit Post Fridays, and y'all can go over there and listen, and I'm just reading the Reddit post and talking about it and having a good kiki. So if you want to hear that, you definitely can. If you want me to read your stories or give you advice, you got to send it to my Gmail, which is always at the beginning of the Reddit post, or it's in the description. It's at KTT with Tiff podcast at gmail.com. So if you want that stuff, you got to send it to me so I can do it. Other than that, I'm going to work on doing some more Wrestle Eats filming. I got a batch film for that. And I'm going to try to do another analysis very soon. I think I want to do my next analysis on Paulina. We're going to talk about Paul Heyman. Let's talk about Paul. I want to do analysis on Paul Heyman. And Saturday, you guys will get the next installment to the book. We're still finishing up Black as Fuck History. We took a break last week and we're going to finish reading it for the next couple of months. It is Women's History Month, so I may start reading another book that is written about fat Black women because it's Women's History Month and y'all need to learn some history. You need to learn about other people and other things, like my daddy say. With all that being said, I hope you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back with Reading and Chill. After WrestleMania, we'll be back with Reading and Chill and finish reading out the next couple of chapters of Rico's book. And I'll make sure we do some type of recap. But until then, there is a playlist for Reading and Chill for y'all to check out or go back and listen to so you can catch up. But you don't have to do it right now, okay? And y'all, next time we ain't got nothing to talk about, please give me something to talk about in the comments because we had nothing to talk about for about an hour. I had nothing to talk about and everybody hadn't come in yet. So I was finna hang it up flat screen. I'm not gonna lie. Live was gonna be over. Okay. I promise y'all next week we'll do something a little bit more in depth when we go live and we'll do some like conversations. So make sure you guys rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.